And go.
Anyways, okay. Last time you guys had ventured through and raided the Undercity of Frost from the dragon that gave it its name. And with that, the people have been removed, the Undercity has been freed. All that's left is, at least for the time being, a cold wasteland. But you guys have done it.
We did it, guys.
Yeah.
We've got to start.
Yeah, all thanks to... what was his name again?
I actually forgot to actually update it on this map, so I'll look at the other maps.
Boom, boom, boom.
He's on this map, so I'll look at this map. His name was Gerfont.
All thanks to Gerfont.
Who is he's under, what was it? He's under Tongues, I think?
Yep,
Yeah.
I believe he was.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Well, thank you. It's great that we won. We're
Warcry!
Yeah!
Xavier's gonna try to war cry.
But as you guys are doing that, he takes a slow step.
What are you gonna do from now on?
Not sure. I'm alone.
Oh.
You guys remember our idea of having him run an ice cream parlor down here?
I don't know what that is. But
We can teach you what it is. Then a lot of people will come down here and you won't be alone.
make a let's see. Destin says the idea first. Destin, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get him to make an ice cream shop and see what comes of that. You know what? I suppose it's something I can do.
Would Destin even know what ice cream is or how to make ice cream?
This has been addressed before because someone has already asked me this. The concept of ice cream does exist. However, it is an extreme luxury. None of you would have ever had the chance to have any. So unfortunately, at the moment, no. None of you would know how to make it. You would know of it. I don't know if that suggestion is reasonable if you make it.
Does he know how to make it?
Considering he doesn't know what ice cream is? No. You guys?
What about in
Anyone got legend lore?
Xavier's like a cooking book?
Legend lore on ice cream?
We need more. I know we just leveled up, but we would need a level up for that.
Xavier's cooking book. Honestly, considering that was in a climate that wasn't as brutally hot as Dragon City, there is a decent chance that it might have information on ice cream.
Wait, who-
Yo,
I
get your
forgot
cookbook
about
out.
the cooking book. You're right.
Xavier, you gonna look for that recipe?
I'm gonna try looking for the recipe.
All right, make a history check for me with advantage because you're using the AD book. All right, okay, guidance. Okay, good to know.
So
I'll also give
advantage.
him guidance.
Double guidance. Roll
We
me
just
2d
learned we can do this.
Roll me another d4. Okay, so that would be 15, 16, 17.
17.
Okay, yeah. You find the recipe.
Oh, found it, and I handed the book to Destin just to have him better read it.
All right. Reading, you're realizing a few problems right off the bat.
Yeah.
The biggest problem is on hindsight, the name should have given this away. Is the
Ice cream.
requirement of cream. Unfortunately, Inferna doesn't really have a hardy farming community,
Oh.
which means you get your milk and cream, but that's with the same deliveries that everyone else has to rely on, and especially still recovering a bit from what they are, trying to get an increased shipment from them would be very difficult. It would require increased shipment to create an ice cream specialty shop, and that's only the first difficulty. The
Well,
second
would Dustin be able to know what an Italian ice is?
What? Now I need to Google what Italian ice is.
before I answer
Italian
that,
ice is so good.
Pleeps needs to figure out what it is.
Oh my god! Okay, so
I've
You
never
get it,
I
Rita's.
can explain what Italian ice is.
Oh.
What do you,
Oh.
you get it, Rita's. That's Italian ice.
Huh. I think I'm looking at the right thing. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Italian ice is a frozen dessert made with
okay.
fruit, juice, sugar, and water. The ingredients in Italian ice are mixed.
No. I think I get the idea here.
Huh.
Kind of
I
I've
mean,
never heard of
this-
this.
This, I mean, sugar itself is still undeniably hard to get, but definitely easier than cream would be. But make a history check for me, Destin, to see if you can figure out the connection you
Yeah.
need.
Let's see if you can whip this out of
I'm
your
giving myself guidance.
Okay, go
Let's see
for
if
it.
you can whip this.
With guides, roll it.
15. 16.
Unfortunately, as if by one number, it's just
Good-
out of
good
your
thing
reach.
It's double guidance, surely.
Interesting.
There was no call for
Oh.
double guidance.
God damn it.
I didn't hear shit.
I have some bad news.
Oh.
Yeah.
When oh,
It doesn't tell me whether or not before or after I
Okay.
see the roll has succeeded or not.
yeah. In that case, I'll need a second opinion on this, but for now I'll allow it. All right. Okay.
We got ice cream.
Okay. No, this is a very different thing, but you have
Unlucky.
an ice cream alternative. So yes, this is a thing that you could probably do, and I'll be honest, the actual ice and snow, at least for now, is readily available here.
Easy.
I would explain would I know the process of making this?
I mean, I'll be honest, in this very much case, you are inventing a brand new dessert.
Oh.
Oh, so basically,
This is-
you can pitch the idea to him. This is suddenly Shark Tank. Let's see who
Well-
invests.
No, because it's not. So basically, like, this is like okay, ice cream's probably off the table, but similar, we could just try this instead.
Mhm. I'm not going to actually explain because I don't know how to fucking make it.
Yeah, no, I'm not expecting you to.
Oh, I
But I
was.
assume,
I'm kidding.
You always make real phones with everything else ruins.
so you convey it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to I'll use what stat should I use? I'll use this stat. That way it's at least a chance. We'll find out how well he heeds your advice later.
I'm scared that next time we
I'll
come
give
down
him this for
here,
the road.
Okay.
I'm
No,
scared the next time that we come down here, there's just gonna be like people like suffering of food poisoning.
Like severe food poisoning.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens next time you come down here.
They'll be eating fucking giant's feet Italian ice.
Fuck.
Anyways, all right. So, what do you guys do now?
Oh,
Suppose we would
you know,
just
I was gonna
head
say,
up.
I was gonna say maybe we check out the dragon's horde, but that's in a different dimension.
They did in fact say that their horde was in a different plane.
Actually,
Make a. I'm gonna double check something here because
you know what?
You at least in character had the dragon say that, so.
yeah.
You know what? Actually,
What do you mean unable to open the file?
could we, Bleeps, could we tell if last session, if that ice area before we were able to take the way to get up here, could we tell if that was in like the same dimension or it was in a different one?
I'm gonna be honest. No.
There's no way we could tell. Okay.
Yeah, that's not information yet. Okay, I want to double check. I would have written it. All right, is this it? Okay, make an investigation for me.
Who?
Anyone who wants to look.
Oops.
I'm down for investigation check. I do have proficiency. Let's see
I was
if I
gonna
actually
say,
Ah,
we should have
hey,
Anastasia do it.
I may or may not have done
Anyone can roll. Anyone can roll. This is everyone's allowed to roll.
Oh, okay. I'll do it too then. Just for
I can do it myself.
something. Will you though? Will you do it?
No, I'll fail.
Okay, let's know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anastasia can also roll.
Searching.
Just because I can.
Yeah, screw
There
it.
God,
Damn,
Gosh,
really
darn it,
pissing
Freddy.
on us.
we go. Okay.
But he's not even playing your character, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm rolling too. 1 second.
All
one.
right. Good to know.
Freddy's making
Okay.
us look bad without even trying.
Okay, so collectively, you guys find obviously there's not a full horde here. There isn't, but there are 3 objects of interest that catch your attention. The first object is what seems like some kind of piece of. You know what? A small wooden box.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. A small wooden box. That's the first thing.
And then you touch
The
Can I
second thing-
investigate small wooden box?
So you're investigating? Are you looking at it?
Yeah, I want to look at it.
Okay. Make
professional
an,
box.
make an investigation check for me.
I'm using guidance on myself.
Good to know.
Oh god, I suck.
The
Yeah.
box.
It is a small wooden box.
Right.
It looks
Anyone
like
else
it's
want to
made
look
out
at
of,
it?
it looks like it
I'll
might
look
be made
at
out
it.
of wood.
Shoot, I'll look at it. I'm guiding
You're looking at it?
myself.
All right. Make an investigation check for me.
I'll look at it, stares at it for 10 minutes using identify.
Okay. So, you can actually notice it's rusted out and like frozen out, covered in snow. But you notice a detail about this box. There are
Mhm.
markings that depict water and sea.
Water and sea.
Is there anything inside the box?
So you open the box.
Yeah, I opened the box.
You are now in the ocean.
No, actually, there is something in the box.
Ew.
A scroll.
Can anyone read this?
Can I read it?
So wait, who's trying to read it first?
I mean, I opened the box, so can I read it?
Good question. Can you read it? No.
Can Ashton read it? He was next to the box.
I doubt it.
Who the hell can read
Is it tsunami? Tidal wave?
it? Ashton cannot read it.
What about
Can
Anastasia?
Xavier read it?
I mean, I got sorcerer's
Oh.
spell list. I think I have a decent chance of being able to read it, even though I can't use it.
You know what?
He has sorcerer spell list, so
Oh, you know.
Xavier. So are you trying to read the spell, Xavier?
I am going to try to read it.
It is Ice Storm.
Ice storm.
That's 4th level, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Oh. It's a
Oh,
spell.
that's a-
Ice storm.
that's a pink scroll, huh?
Shut the fuck up, Kiri.
What?
I assume that's a reference
The
to
pink
Baldur's Gate.
scroll. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, so So yeah, so that's what's in the box. And
Okay.
also inside the box is a potion.
Can I read it?
Read the potion?
Wait, no, you can't.
Does it have a label on it?
Actually, yes, but the label has faded out, unfortunately.
Oh.
Can I drink it?
Can I read it before he drinks it?
I mean, you have it in your hands. Okay, are you actually going to try and drink it? Because he's gonna take.
Is it just a potion like with? Like, or it's not just a healing potion or something, right?
It does not look like one, no.
Yeah, but
Okay.
whatever the potion is, it probably won't be a permanent effect. So if you drink it, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
In the,
I would-
in the way it would
but what if it-
absolutely ruined a potion, but
What if it's really good though? Like I wouldn't want to waste it.
Fine, make Dustin fucking look at it.
It is a potion of clairvoyance.
Oh, what did we looked at that during Tyranny because it was one of the shop ones. What did that do again?
it's a potion of Clarstron.
Basically, yes.
Right, it was that. Well, no, it wasn't Tyranny. It was for the one shot that we saw that potion in the
I'm
shop.
all the same. Yes, it has options. Anyways, that being said, the scroll is Ice Storm, and then you still have the box, which is again has some C patterns on it.
Let's see. Who wants the potion of clairvoyance?
Do the
Uh,
markings on the box look familiar in any way, shape, or form? Like to something other than the C, like they represent something in particular,
No,
or
just the three.
together, do they mean something or something?
They're not words. They're symbols.
Yeah,
It's like water. It's like bloop, bloop. You can
Yeah, I
actually see
just-
pictures of fish, but like it's clearly kind of decorative.
I just assumed.
Kind of
since-
fishes it.
Yeah.
so since I could read the what was it? You said
Spell
Ice Storm.
Ice Storm, correct.
Eve can since we're both same class. Eve also has it. Eve, do you want the scroll or do you want me to have it?
Doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter for me either. So.
If it doesn't matter to both of you, give it to Zeeb. You can use it.
What?
Okay.
I don't think he can. Actually, can he?
I mean,
You'll
I have the
search for a
sorcerer
spell
spell list. I just don't have 4th level spells in general, but I don't know if that's a rule for it.
For scrolls, it is.
Double
that means
check.
that, no, right? Because that means that it wouldn't actually go on your class's spell list, your subclass's spell list. That would actually mean you can't use it.
Not yet, I guess, but
Oh wait, no. Let me answer. Do you ever get 4th level spells?
oh yeah.
Oh, then yeah, you can use it.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Sorry, that's the key word here. Because if your subclass can learn the spell, you can use. You can.
Then yeah, I could use it if you want to just trash it on me.
You know what? Yeah, you could have it. Give you an extra spell you could use.
All right. So
Okay.
by the
Extra
way,
fourth level he doesn't have.
as a reminder to how it works, it is a check to actually cast spells at a higher level than you have.
Oh, is
Yeah, I just I was like, I don't think Eve should have it because it'll go into Eve's inventory and we'll never see it again.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right.
Line of
So
logic.
all right. So you guys got the scroll.
We'd
of
be
opposed-
entering the final fight, and then we would look in Eve's character sheet and be like, "Wait, when did you get this scroll?"
I mean,
Right.
to be fair, I sort of did the same thing,
Bruh.
except with the mace, I kept it in flame tongue instead of using it in battle axe
But
form.
that's not the same thing at
That
all.
is not even close to the same thing. But
That's not having an item and not using it. That's having an item and using it. Anyways, so yeah. So as a recap, what you got the potion of clairvoyance, you got the spell scroll of ice storm, and you got a wooden box. It's pretty heavy.
pretty heavy. Does it seem like there's potentially any magical properties with the box?
Make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana, perfect. I have proficiency.
You do? Okay,
I do.
then yeah, absolutely have it right too.
Yes.
You don't know what, but yes, there does seem to be something.
I know what it is.
It's a bag of holding.
Do you know what it is? I don't think you do.
a box
I
of
do.
holding.
Yeah, I know what it is in 1 minute.
Wait, 1 minute? You're casting it or are you ritualing it?
I'm casting it. We're
Okay.
having a long rest after this anyway, so I'm just casting it.
You don't know that.
At least you hope.
You don't know that.
All right. So yes.
Second
So,
dragon appears.
Here it is. This is what you found, and you now know the all 3 command words as well.
Command.
I
That's
don't
a
know if-
really funny name.
What is it called?
Yeah.
Folding boat.
I mean, I'll be honest. I kind of want your character to get but
Wait, folding. What does this item do with the name folding boat?
It's a boat that you can fold into a box.
Oh my god. It's a box that unravels into a canoe.
and there's more. If you say the extra password,
The command word. Lets it become 4 feet long, 8 feet wide, 6 feet deep. The ship has a deck, rowing seats, 5 sets of oars, a steering oar, an anchor, a deck cabin, a mast with a square sail.
We
The
got
ship
ourselves
can
a
hold up to 15 medium creatures comfortably. The third
ourselves
word
a
makes the folding boat fold back into a box that provided that no creatures are aboard.
That would be.
What am I
we got ourselves a
that
boat.
you guys have a boat.
We just
can we-
got a
can-
boat.
can-
We just got a boat.
Can
Who
we-
wants to hold on to this?
Does the water seem safe enough to test it in here?
I mean, I will tell you right now that probably safe, yes, but the size of that is only big enough for the canoe.
That's what I'm saying, like for the canoe.
Well, I just said yes.
What's the command word out of curiosity, please?
Okay. Okay, so the command words are, the first hand is small hall,
Small
Like a-
hall?
like Haul.
I get it.
The second command word is big hall. The third command word is no hall.
Okay.
Okay.
I personally think, if what's her character's name again?
No! No, don't give it to Eve. We should forget about it. Don't sink to the bottom of the inventory. Never be seen again.
No, I meant Eve
Oh my
to test.
god, bro.
I meant Eve to test the canoe.
Okay.
Eve, you want to
So
test the
you're-
canoe?
You just couldn't fucking carry PTSD.
I know I did, but not intentionally.
I mean, I will know. Destin is currently holding the box.
He fucking shit his pants, dude.
I mean, I'll give it to Eve to test it out, but
Okay.
I trust it in the hands of Xavier more.
Oh my
You
god.
just me with that thing? Would I be able, didn't you say the box was
No,
heavy? Would I be able
like
to
he,
lift it?
he said more. He didn't say he trusted you.
The
he
box
just said
weighs
more.
4 pounds. You can lift it just fine.
Oh, only 4? I thought you said it was heavier.
Nope.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like a deceptively heavy box for its size.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
it does have an entire ship in it. So
I mean, that's fair. I could literally use a mage hand to hold it.
yeah, you
Nice.
can. So are you testing it?
Oh, I thought Eve was testing it out first, giving it a test drive.
Is someone
Yeah.
testing it?
Alright,
I
then
need
give it to
someone
Eve.
to
I
give
give
me
it
the
to Eve to
word.
test it.
I'll test it, I guess.
Okay,
Other
so
than going to the water.
Let's see if Eve was paying attention. What
Go
is
ahead.
the command word you should use here?
Oh, you
Small
want my being
hall?
brought on here?
Oh, small hall. All right, so a canoe pops up. So you throw it into the water. Say small hall, which I assume I will say Destin told you. A canoe pops up, and the canoe is actually pretty nice. It's well decorated. So you can see now that it seems like the art on the box is just like, I guess, a reflection of what was painted on the canoe, or maybe probably the ship as well. And you can kind of see like one here, as you can see, like on a chair, there's a painting. Drink goes here. Then there's a painting. Fish goes here. Then there's another painting. Like, you can tell it's owned by a family for probably years. I was here. Give me money. A bunch of weird paintings on it, actually. And then there's one that's like, Iowa, Tibet, Yulu, and it's getting cut off.
So true.
So we.
So
I was
true.
wondering if you were purposefully doing that or if it was your mind.
That was purposeful, yeah.
Honestly, I thought it was Discord too for a moment.
You suspect that what this is that the full thing will be displayed on the full size ship.
Okay.
I will know, this is still a boat you have to row. Like actively, like it's an actively rowing canoe. But it does work, it is nice, and you will probably find some use out of this.
Can't imagine it's here for no reason.
I mean, really, if you ever have any reason to go back to the Fancy Sea, you now have your own ship to find someone else's.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're about all wrapped up down here.
All
Unless
right.
you-
All right.
I'll
Call.
say no Holland, pick it back up and all that fun stuff.
Hey, you fully paid attention.
And then I'll
Yeah.
give it back to Dustin.
All right, you have the folding boat back.
Here you go, Sierra.
Bro, give it back to fucking Eve, honestly. It sounds like she actually knows
No,
what
I'll
she's
take the
doing with this
boat.
one.
I want the boat.
I just don't want to be the person labeled as boat duty.
I want
I
the
also
boat.
don't want to be labeled as boat duty.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Whoever owns the boat is officially the captain.
Oh, that's why Sierra should have it.
Wait, Sierra needs it because on the picture that I did, Sierra was.
Yeah,
I don't.
he was like the captain in this picture.
Right.
Why
he
is-
was
why
the
is it-
captain?
Wouldn't the person that carries it be the basic bitch, not the captain?
No.
No,
Hey,
because
here's
their
the-
ship.
Oh wait, okay, yeah, no,
You know what?
that,
No, no,
which
no,
is why
here's the thing,
Destin's
Zeke.
holding it, because it's
Zeke.
Sierra's.
Zeke,
Because
no.
Destin's his little
No,
little
Zeke,
deckhand.
here's the thing. You would be holding it because if you were to die, the captain goes down with the ship. The ship will go down with you.
No.
I would point out,
See?
Ross, like I don't want to like counteract you. It is the captain goes down with the ship, not the ship goes down with the captain. That would literally be the exact opposite mentality.
I
But that
mean, the
is,
ship also goes down with the captain if the captain goes down with the ship.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I know, but the phrasing is the opposite. The idea is that if like the captain will be the last to die, his men get out. If the ship goes down with the captain, however, that means that if the captain goes down, the entire crew is screwed.
I mean, if you don't have a second-hand man, wouldn't that be the case? Like, it would
No,
just be
that-
under chaos.
Not. Yeah, which is why Destin's gonna hold it, because he's in charge of secondhand. There you go.
I do need to know who has the boat. So who's holding the boat?
Destin.
Destin.
Dude, you said you wanted it, right?
No,
I said I wanted it.
no. Kiri in real life has the boat. Yeah, you're somehow gonna have to carry a boat for your entire life. How do you feel?
Bro, what?
Yeah, no. Let's move on, Ross.
Alright.
Ashton, you said you wanted the boat, right?
Yeah, I'll take the boat.
Okay, fine. Just give it to Ashton. Just give it to
All right,
Ashton.
Ashton,
Yeah,
you have a
boat.
folding boat. Good to know.
Are you gonna put it in my inventory? Do I have to do it?
You probably should do it, honestly, because
Okay.
it's an actual legit item, so it's on there to do.
Oh, it is. Okay.
I
Yeah,
like that's a
What's it
legit
called?
item.
folding boat.
All right. Add item. Fold. All right.
Did you put it in the equipment or your backpack?
I just put
Literally
it in my...
does not matter.
Your mother's house.
You are never. It only matters, Ross, if you're pulling this out in combat.
I mean,
Oh, I
true,
can
fair
pull it out
point.
in combat.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Or I could just sail away from combat and be like, I'm not part of this.
So you can drop a full ass boat on someone. You can
Actually,
throw it up in
true.
the
I
air
could
and then
throw
speak the
bombs.
command word.
you know what? Joking aside, that actually could be very funny. Just crush it. No, you throw the folding box, like the folding boat, folding boat at an enemy, and say huge haul. Like as it's dropping in the air, just a huge boat just shows up just to crush the guy.
Evo.
Evo.
Yeah. Nothing about having to hold it to use the command word. This is technically a thing you can do.
Oh my god, we can crush someone with a boat.
Evo.
All right. What are you guys doing? You guys heading out?
Yep.
Important question, please, for that. How much damage would it do if you dropped it on someone?
I would use normal fall damage rolls.
Oh my god, that is
So basically, however high you're dropping the boat from, it would be as if the person getting hit fell from that height.
oh my god. Rising the boat with the mage hand and then just dropping it.
That would be so funny.
All right. So
Yeah, we're leaving.
you guys climb down the tower. It's fairly much the same way you came. You do see. Actually, you do see one interesting sight.
Oh.
The hag you guys have met last time. The lizard's still like crawling around the wall, but the hag is unconscious.
Oh.
Oh.
You guys can be over.
You dead?
Oh yeah, did anyone explain to Eve what happened last session?
Sleeps gave me a somewhat rundown.
Yeah, I did.
Do you know
What
the
does it look like
mistake?
the cause of her being unconscious is? Does she have any like wounds or anything?
Good question. That is a very good question. No wounds.
Is she faking it?
Do you think
Make a medicine check for me.
Oh shit.
Babes,
Where
do you
am
think
I?
you can move the
Where?
light?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Whee. Make a medicine check for me. She is not faking it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
She's not dead either, though. Look at her. It's like no damage has occurred. It's like she induced it herself.
Oh.
Oh, is the
Is she under the? Oh, is she unconscious or does she not have a pulse?
She's in a
Unconscious.
medically induced
Okay.
coma.
Unconscious.
Well, I mean, and is there anything that we want to do about this, boss, or do we just keep walking?
I don't know where to start. Frankly. Suggestions? Hmm?
We could push her off the thing.
Oh wait.
I
okay,
would
got it.
not do that.
We did go through all the trouble to not get in combat with her. Why would we?
That's true.
As well
Uh,
as
But we could
I
also
will-
tell her if we fell.
I will note, by the way, on mention of you guys pushing her out, a
Is she gonna
lizard
wake up?
crawls on the wall towards you guys,
like
Yo, buddy!
and a-
and it is giving and Ashton, it is giving you a very reptilian-like version of a stink eye. Like it's like
I was
like,
joking.
you know how they have those like cross-eyed things? They are
Yeah.
both focused on you right now.
If
I
I'm not
was
mis-
joking, little friend. Can
if I'm
I
not
throw?
mistaken.
Sorry, I was gonna say, can I throw a like piece of food from my rations at the lizard and be like, "Please take this as a peace treaty"? I didn't mean it.
Food.
Make an animal handling check for me.
Okay.
oh, with that
yeah,
critical.
and
darn it.
yeah. So it takes the food, and it's like, okay, I trust you. And you get a big, and then you get this long reptile tongue that touches your face and like goes up and down.
Damn.
You made a new
This
friend,
is like my
Ashton.
friend lizard. I
It's
love him.
It's admittedly also happened to Ashton last session as well.
Yeah, this guy's like my friend.
He was doing the stink guy a few seconds ago.
Yeah, but he's my friend.
You garner
Also-
the sense that this thing is very protective of the hag. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Why is Anastasia painting everything black and white?
Oh,
vision.
that's because of how dark vision works.
Uh,
my
I don't
God,
have
I
dark
never-
vision.
Yeah.
Why can't I go down?
Are you running into a
because,
wall?
you are
There's no
trying to
wall
walk
here.
on thin air.
Gonna walk on
Congratulations,
today.
Eve.
I knew that.
Anyway,
Yeah. My understanding is she did say that she had eyes everywhere, right? It's probably a multiple body thing.
Yeah, probably.
oh, I wasn't thinking about that. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Xavier
Probably
just
not
starts
necess-
looking around the walls.
Yeah. I
Well,
wouldn't
probably not here. I wouldn't think she'd have two bodies of the same place for no reason.
She had
I
a-
mean,
she
I
had-
don't know.
She had a,
We're not
she had
hags.
a different location to go to, most likely. That's their business.
All right. So I
I say
I
we go mind ours.
assume that you guys are gonna head out of the city from here.
Yep.
Head across from here. All right. Are you guys heading back to the end?
Yep.
Okay. So, upon entering back into Draconic Sentiments, which you guys have not been in a while, first off, Trelt is like, "Oh, you're back. Hope everything went well." And you see a new customer who is actually kind of sitting on the bar.
On the bar?
Yeah.
Like on the counter?
Yes, on the counter. That's what I mean. It is a young looking elven woman. Has like 3 drinks, and she's like, "Ah, you're back. I was waiting for you to come here."
You here to show off your special custom of sitting on the table?
I just found it was a bit more comfortable. That's just my opinion, though, I suppose. If it's
Is this the elven woman that we were traveling with, or is this a different one?
different.
Okay.
This is not a. Yeah, no. This is definitely an adult.
Well, I'm happy to see you find our tables comfortable.
Of course. I understand that you do good business.
Try where I can.
Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way, now would you? Yeah, boss, she came like, what was it, like 3 hours ago?
Has she been sitting on the table the whole time?
The table, this table, that table, doorknob for a bit for some reason.
Have we been cleaning them?
You actually can see Sam is currently like with a bucket of water at the doorknob and on the windows, and like you can see like he's like scrubbing hard. Don't worry, I got it.
Okay, good.
Did you remember to put soap in it?
It's all clean.
I'm glad we remembered we're not that type of establishment. Anyways, what can I do for you?
I just wanted to get a closer look at you.
Do any of us recognize this lady?
No.
Care to
Can
say
we
that?
tell
No.
if she's drunk?
She doesn't sound like it.
She does not sound like it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
can we tell?
If you make an insight check. No, she does
Damn
not
it.
sound drunk.
But
Can I do an insight check to see if she has ill intentions? If I can tell, at least.
Go for it.
Whee!
Oh,
well then,
You do get a sense, and there's an odd familiarity to the way she's looking around the room, and specifically at Xavier.
Oh.
oh,
This is
I'm
what.
gonna- I'm gonna whisper quietly to Sierra, saying to be careful with her.
Yeah.
Might have bad intentions.
I suppose that much I can gather, but I should.
I am just here to keep my eye on you, like I said.
oh, I know who this is.
And what are your eyes doing while they're looking at me, if I may ask?
Nothing untoward, naturally. But a deal was made, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah. As soon as you gave that detail of, like, you know, her looking around the room, but more specifically at Xavier, I'm like, yeah, this is another body.
I thought personally that this was a backstory character for you.
Honestly,
For a
I was
moment,
thinking
I
it was a
thought that
backstory-
as well.
Honestly,
Oh,
I was thinking it was
I've-
a backstory character for Eve for some reason.
But you looking at you.
I see. I didn't expect her to
Right.
turn into an elven woman. I'm not gonna lie. That's where I got lost.
Well, I mean, we were just talking about how she has multiple eyes and she would have a different body.
I just wasn't expecting a separate body to be an elven woman. That's where I got lost.
That's just gonna whisper to Shrelt.
Am I
She
the
doesn't-
only one confused as to who this is?
I mean, you weren't
Because
here
you
last
weren't here
session.
last session.
Oh, you did
and
explain to her about my
I
mistake.
may have. There was a hag they made a deal with. This is her.
Right.
Xavier
It
did a
was,
goofy and
so-
shook her hand.
We did everything we could to avoid making a concrete deal with her, and then
Yeah.
Ross
It,
just
it was
made
an
a deal with
accident.
her
It was an accident.
We tried
after we were
so
about
hard.
to get around the whole actually making a deal.
We worked so hard to scumbag her.
It was an accident.
You know, I think I know exactly how I'm going to make sure you keep your end of the deal. And she actually walks over to Suke.
No,
Hell
this
no.
guy, no, hell no.
She taps Suke on the head. There is no shot it makes it, but if it does, that would be crazy.
Who the fuck is Suke?
It's just Sook, but
Oh, my bad. It's the bird. It's the bird.
Oh, the
Oh.
bird.
Don't you
Oh.
dare fucking touch my
Then-
bird.
She goes unconscious, and the elven body seems to go vanish for a second. And Suke flies onto the
Shit.
counter, and you hear like a kind of ethereal voice. This should make sure you keep your word. Cross me, and you probably can guess what happens. I mean, like you can hear a laugh, like a giggle.
Get the fuck out of my bird.
Oh.
Can I get the general gist of the details of this deal real quick?
Basically, we need to find I believe, a godstone.
We have to do our best to find a godstone.
Yep.
Let's not forget.
Do our best.
One more detail. I need it in its pure form. Anything tempered or altered will not do for my purpose.
Hey, hey, that wasn't a part of the deal. You never clarified. That wasn't in the fine print.
You're right. That was never a part of the deal.
I believe that my takeover of the bird was also not part of the deal.
Sounds to me like you're breaking the contract.
The terms of the contract where I would let you pass, not harm any of you, as long as you completed that. Sadly, the
Well,
bird was-
actually, technically, you are harming one of us because that's Sierra's familiar.
if this was his familiar, I wouldn't have been able to do what I just did.
Ah, fuck.
It's going to take a lot more work to pull one over me.
Regardless. If you want to be in a rat or something that's crawling in the fucking walls, go for it, but get the fuck out of my bird.
Oh.
I don't need to be in your bird right now anyways.
Appreciate it.
Probably figured how my magic works. The bird like looks around confused. And what's your passive perception, Sierra?
I think 17.
You
Yeah,
can
17.
see a strange circular marking appear on the bird on one of the bird's feathers.
Son of a bitch.
It's
And
like
the elven
spell
lady-
magic.
And the elven lady reappears.
I need to spell magicers in the chat.
I have a very, very strong feeling that the spell magic would not work on this.
And
even if it
I mean,
did-
it might work, but it's not worth doing right now.
I would not. I'll be honest. I would not risk a hag.
I wouldn't do it right in front of her anyways.
Here's my deal.
Did you mean to have your mic like muted right now or something, please?
I think it disconnected it on accident.
Can you not hear me? Can you not hear me?
No.
There
Now
we
we
go.
can.
Now we
that
can.
part,
Crap,
Yeah.
my bad. Right. So what she said was, so she approached you and they're like elven bodies, like, here's the deal. You get me a piece of godstone I can use. The mark on the bird will vanish. And I'll walk away. I'm not going to be too strict on you, not going to give you a hard time limit. But, let's see.
So let
Right.
me get this straight. You
I
came
know.
into my establishment, you then took over my bird, and then think that you have the right to set the terms suddenly on what you are going to get?
Oh. Oh.
I suppose it's your choice, I guess.
This isn't even a part of the other deal at this point. This is personal.
Bringing up the personal
You want to go
card.
there.
Oh.
Go for it.
Hmm. Well then, I suppose the question becomes, what exactly can you do to me?
And
Even
do
she
you
couldn't hurt
exactly
me.
want to find out?
Well, even she couldn't hurt me. And I know you know who I'm talking about.
She doesn't give a shit and you know it.
Oh, you'd think that, wouldn't you? Ah, but she did with me. She really did.
Oh yeah.
She
I'm sh-
she gives a smirk, and you see something eerily familiar in that smirk.
no shot.
You know it's not her, but it's like there's something of her in this entity, whatever that actually is. And you are starting to realize probably not a hag.
What?
As you know, she doesn't like when things of hers are taken.
I don't know where to begin asking what you did, nor do I know if it's something I would even care to hear. But
You, from what I know of you, am I asking around? Probably not. But all I'm saying is, I don't know what you can do that she couldn't.
wouldn't that be part of your issue? Is that you don't know what you're dealing with?
Let's see here. And she looks around the room. You, and she points to Ashton,
Huh?
you are being manipulated. You have strings on a being more powerful than even I.
What?
She's saying, you have a being more powerful than even I pulling your string. That's
Oh, yeah.
scary. You,
Yeah, don't
she
worry
points
about
to
it.
Anastasia, I'm not entirely sure what you are. Part of your soul screams Asimar, but another part screams something else. That scares me. You, she points to Destin, I literally tore your soul into 1,000 pieces. The
What?
fact that it's standing scares me.
I'm sorry?
What? I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You heard me.
She tore your soul into 1,000 pieces?
You tore my soul?
I did. Again, the fact that you're standing here, even this much of your former self, is terrifying. You, she points to Xavier, you actually managed to deal a blow to me that I couldn't recover from. That terrifies me. She looks at Sierra. You have accomplished none of those things. You have the essence and soul of someone I soundly defeated. You don't scare me.
Can I ask, does the Void have any comments on what you just said about Destin's soul?
The Void doesn't necessarily have comments, he's just kind of hanging out.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not at the moment. No, the Void has no comment, and you wouldn't know either, Xavier. The Void did have comments, so you can't. You as a player have no right to
You know what?
ask
Sorry.
for that
Sorry.
information, since you wouldn't be one to know it.
Right, sorry.
If you can, here's the truth. I like being scared. It's actually why I wanted to make the deal with you lot in the first place.
What's the matter? You didn't have anything to say about me?
You are literally out of this entire group, you are the only one who is just an ordinary person.
Wait. Lol.
I just wanted to whip a little sass out. And,
Yeah, you throw sass, you guys get slapped with sass back.
Bro, you got big. Oh my god.
You just got you tried to bite something, but then that same thing just mauled you.
The only thing about
He
you that
ripped you a
scares
new
me,
one.
the only thing about you that even remotely scares me is your tenacity to survive. But even that, there's only so much that can get you. And then she looks at Sierra, but you don't scare me.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
if you can change that, I welcome it. But at the moment, and she's saying as she's walking towards the door, at the moment, I don't think you can. If there is a day where you guys think that you can truly stand a chance against me, I welcome it. Maybe you can claim what your so-called mother lost. I don't think you want it, but maybe you can take it and lord it over her wherever her soul ends up after this.
Manipulative bitch.
Oh.
And she walks out of the building.
That was
See-
a pretty damn good interaction.
That
Fuck.
a part of me is glad I made that deal because we would have not had the interaction. Like, wow, that was fire.
I feel like that. Oh,
Oh, that was cool.
That was
Xavier's gonna
pretty
walk over to.
good.
That was so good.
That was-
Please,
ooh.
a little bit of a bravo to you.
wait, I didn't fully catch what she said about something about death. What exactly did
She
she
said-
say?
She's saying that she's surprised that you're still alive, pretty
Yeah,
much.
she's-
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
that's what I thought. She basically
she said you had tenacity to survive. That was about it.
Okay, that's what I thought she said, but I couldn't tell.
I'm
for
gonna be
sure.
honest, Eve. Out of every backstory I've been given, yours is literally just the only person who is just a person.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a
wrong.
soul inside of a teacup from another world.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
Xavier's gonna walk over to the bird that's on the table. Sierra, I'm sorry.
Shit, I got myself back in character. Okay.
It was,
Sorry,
it was such a
dude,
good moment.
dude, my face actually went into a like giddy ass smile after that scene.
That was such a good. That was a
That was
fun
that-
scene.
That felt good. That
Bravo,
felt good.
Bleeps. Bro, and
Oh.
Zeeb, your retorts. Oh my god.
I went.
That.
I'm a little okay.
Alright.
All right, I'm back.
Right.
Where's Kathy?
God damn it! I can't say a character with it. You can't do that to me. You can't drop that on me.
Why did you drop the Kathy
All
bag?
right. To try and like get things back on track, Trelt is going to walk up to you after that. Boss, she knows a lot, a concerning amount.
I don't know where to start.
I don't know. Hagcat knows a lot of things, huh?
Could you start by telling me who the hell she is?
He was gonna look a little sheepish.
She's a hag that Xavier made a deal with after we circumvented making a deal with them.
The heck?
Yeah.
Huh. Wasn't-
Xavier, if you weren't so damn useful.
I'm sorry.
As this is happening, you see from under the table a hooded elf who is like curled up into a ball, basically.
Oh god. You were still there?
She was scary. I have not been scared like that.
Assuming that's Sylvie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't see you when we walked in.
Yeah.
But yeah, she
Right.
was it's terrifying.
Scary doesn't begin to cover it.
I've seen her before.
You have?
You have?
Yes.
Why? Where? What?
The Elven Empire. I remember the Emperor was my father. It was I snuck out of class because it was boring. It's usually boring.
Makes sense.
And my father was talking to someone I'd never met before. And was talking, and he'd said, "How long till the seal lifts?" And then the lady said, "Soon." And then he said, "You'll make sure we win, yes?" And then she said, "Of course, as long as you pay me in kind."
Oh.
Damn wrinkled bastard really does have her hands in everything.
She scared me then too. She saw me then, you know. And my hair. And she looks at like her gray hair.
What about your hair?
She touched my hair and it lost its color.
What
What?
color was it
It-
before?
It really sounds like we really need to get this deal potentially done as quick as possible. But where would he even start?
I think doing the deal is not a great idea.
I'll start with killing the bitch.
Probably smart, but I don't think that's going to be easy.
Also,
Suk is going to hop down the stool and then hop down onto the floor. And is going to walk to a stair. And he's going to hop up onto it.
oh, that
Is it a specific stair, or is he just hanging out?
What you can see is that Suk seems to be trying to get high up, but doesn't seem to be flying.
yeah, she's possessing the bird. She's possessing the bird right now, 100%.
Xavier, make an insight check for me.
Make a what check?
Insight check.
There's no shot. The bird is walking. Yeah, 19.
She is not possessing the bird. The bird is of its own volition, but it
Is he
seems
not
right now the
flying?
bird is unwilling to fly.
Oh,
Willing.
Yes.
oh, you said the wing had a symbol on it?
I did say that, didn't I?
Can we tell
I
what
thought-
kind of symbols? Can we tell what kind of symbol, or just a generic symbol?
It's a
was
symbol that
thinking-
none of you would recognize.
I was thinking it means his wings are clipped right now or something, was my assumption.
I mean, that could be it as well.
But like, did he even try to fly at any point? Or, like, did
I
his
will
wings...
repeat my wording. Not
Mhm.
unable, unwilling.
Right.
Does it look like it hurts?
That is hard to say, but I will say Suk is going to look at you and is going to make a show of flying from the step. But you can tell that he's uncomfortable. And he is doing it just because he wants to make you comfortable.
Okay, buddy.
Oh.
okay, buddy.
Oh, I feel so bad.
I'm gonna go cool my head before I start breaking silverware.
Sierra, I'm sorry.
Don't blame yourself.
Destin, after that happens,
Mhm.
the shadows speak to you, as they seem to do lately.
Oh,
That's fascinating. It's very rare that I am fascinated by someone.
wasn't he fascinated with me? Or am I remembering that?
No, he just likes messing with you.
Okay.
That is.
Is he talking? Is it talking in my head?
Of course, he only exists.
Yeah.
This version of the void only exists in your head. This is not like Hazron where he can talk to people. This can only talk to you. It can only
Yeah.
affect you.
I'm gonna
If you wanna know
respond to.
what
Oh,
If you want to
Good.
know what she is, I think I have a theory. I'm only telling you because it's going to scare you more.
what? What do you
She's
think he
an
is?
amalgamation.
Of what?
Even I don't know. I don't know what she was originally. But now, she is so much of so many things that her limits in what she can do is a complete and utter mystery. Interact with her more, please.
I think you'll get your way one way or another. Doesn't seem I have much of a choice but to interact with her.
I cannot wait. I wonder if she's related.
You gonna finish up that vague sentence?
You already know the answer.
Do I?
You seem to think you do. He doesn't mean he knows what he's going to... He means the answer to your question, not what he's going to say.
Yeah, you know the answer to if he'll finish that sentence.
Oh yeah.
And silence. The shadows have returned to normal.
For the record, if I didn't make it clear, Sarah straight up leaves the room.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
But I will note, by the way, it is still early in the day. You guys went right to that dungeon and have not spent. I would say it's like midday, really. Yeah, because you guys spent a few hours of short resting.
Dustin, didn't you want to start working on some of those extra projects?
Yeah, I'm up to my neck in things I have to make now.
Is there anything
So I think of
Is there anything I could do to give you a hand? Maybe.
I'm gonna look at your spell list, but
I don't have any spells that would give you a hand. I don't unless.
okay.
I'm double checking my list now. Haste would not help in this case because it's saving throws, not ability checks. Sadly.
It's fucked up,
What?
Kiri.
Is
Measuring someone's use by their spell list, that's fucked up.
No, haste doesn't. It specifically says saving throws,
yeah.
which is sad. I mean, unless me helping hold stuff and keeping stuff down with Mage Hand could help, or I could also mend stuff together.
I'm going to tell you right now, Ross, mending cannot be used.
On
To
something
attack
that hasn't been created yet.
Right.
Yeah. Basically, for mending to be useful, you would already have to have built it the way you're mending it into.
Right.
Does that mean if you fuck something up, Xavier can be there to mend it so that he can try again?
No. That's the opposite of what mend does. If the fuck something up is tear a piece off, then mending works. If the fuck something up is mold the piece wrong or shape it wrong, mending does not work.
Shit, what about shatter into a million pieces?
I don't know in what universe that helps you.
I didn't say it would help. I said, what if it happens? Would mending fix it?
Eventually, yeah, but you have to find all the million pieces.
Right, you have to have all the parts for it.
You can use a mage hand.
I mean, I could boost your initiative. If
Well-
that was somehow help.
Alright.
I do have my buffing rotation down.
Alright, so. Did I close that page? I'll grab that page.
What projects are you working on again?
I'm making Sira's scythe, my sword, Nutsed's headband of intellect, and my shield.
So I assume that
Okay.
today specifically we're going for the scythe, right?
Depends. Is Sira coming to help? Because this is his project as well.
I mean, he's out.
I mean, yeah.
it is still midday, so he has time to cool his head.
Yeah, this would be after he cools his head.
And plus, even if I didn't, if you told me that you're gonna work on things, I'll be like, okay, you know.
Mhm. So the buff, the people that would be with me is Jaden, or not Jaden. He's in real life.
Yeah.
Bastion, Anastasia, Xavier, and Destin's doing the thing where he hands his controller to his little brother. That's dead. That doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, you're
Sira.
little brothering me?
yeah, little brothering you.
God damn it.
All right. Are you guys all willing to help?
Yes.
Jaden.
Oh yeah, I already put guidance on the chat.
Alright,
I was
gotcha.
trying to find Bardic.
Right. Okay. It's in features.
Oh, it's in features.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
in
not-
features, not spell list.
All right. So,
Sure.
I think so, right?
remember Bardics are D8 right now. Blah,
I
blah, blah.
love this Sira buff.
Okay.
I can also guidance for stuff. I forgot I took guidance.
Oh my god, you have guidance?
Who has enhanced
Okay,
ability?
are we doing a third guidance?
Third guidance going.
I am going to be
You have enhanced
honest.
ability?
With 3 guidances and Bardic, I'm not sure.
Study has enhanced ability. Do you need
You're not
that?
sure what,
Yeah, I was gonna
please?
say, there you go.
If you want enhanced ability, go for it.
Okay.
I mean, but we already. Does
You
that
have
triple
advantage.
Yeah, does that do triple?
No, there's no advantage here yet.
Oh, if you.
Wait,
Because
Oh.
buff for-
literally just me being there gives the advantage portion because of the
Okay.
book.
Wait, what?
Sira read
yeah.
a book on Artificer so that he can help me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
yeah, I get to be a research assistant.
So, Luke, what were you
never
talking
mind
about with the guidance thing before? You were saying something.
You guys are on triple guidance and a Bardic with advantage. You guys, you're probably in the best position for these projects. For this project.
Why did you have
Definitely.
to sleep? Why did you have to say that?
I mean, we could use another bardic, I guess.
All right. Okay. Right. So, there are a few components to this. So, the first you need is I assume you have a scythe, right?
We would be making the scythe out of all the parts that we listed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this is making the scythe from scratch. Good to know.
Yeah, as you can see on the image.
Right. So that does up the DC a bit. Good to know. Okay. Then the first step is going to be. Let's go with. We're going to start with the handle.
Okay.
This one is. Yeah, this is just going to be a straight tinker check. Nothing crazy about it. It's just a handle. This is the easiest part. Okay, yeah. Your first day, you can add your stuff now as well. Because this is the day's work.
Fuck, that's 3d4.
I did also
Don't forget
remember saying we also have the D8.
Yep, the D8.
I wasn't sure if this is the only thing I'm doing today.
This is the day's work.
Oh my.
It is a. Thankfully, like I said, this is the lowest DC of everything.
Thank goodness. Although I guess the big roll was good. So.
Yep.
Also, the The thing is wrong, Bleeps. Look.
Oh, what?
What?
Why didn't it? I gave you expert. Oh, did you import yourself since?
I think I did, yeah.
That's why. It doesn't do that by default. So you're gonna have to do that every time. All right. Well, still, you have more than enough to make the handle. The handle is fine. So that is day 1. The handle's made. Day 2. Now, day 2 is the forging of the scythe itself.
Yep.
You have. So this would be using Smith's tools, which you also have expertise on.
I'll just use Tinker because I can turn Tinker tools into Smith tools, and it's the same thing, right?
I don't know. I'm gonna double check that because it might honestly Smith tools might be strength.
Don't worry, King. Here's your CO buff. I got you.
5E.
I mean, he
Okay,
has a
so we'll
decent strength score.
Higher than my dex, but I don't get all the buffs I get from my dex to my strength.
True.
Pretty sure all artist tools are dex.
I think so too, but I could be wrong. I tend to be wrong a lot.
I'll allow dex for now, just to make things easy. I'll look into it later.
Okay.
So go for it. So this is the second day.
All the same.
So I will note, by the way, this process will probably take about 4 days total if you do well.
Okay.
So
3d4.
Yep. Okay, and then the bardic.
Oof.
Okay, you have the blade. In fact, you've made the blade sharp enough that I will allow the +2 bonus to attack damage.
Ooh.
Hey.
Attack damage. Good job.
Nice.
So,
There you
at
go,
the
Zeeb.
very least, you have a +2 scythe. Now, it's day 3. This is the... So, you're taking from the Spelldrinker bow and trying to weave into it to get the counter effect.
Mm-hmm.
So, your job today is carefully, and this will be using your Tinker tools, carefully destring the bow. If you mess up at all, the enchantment is gone. Go for it.
Can I use a session advantage on this to get triple advantage?
Because it's a different mechanic, yeah.
Oh, good thing I did.
Very good thing you did. You do have a bunch of this is advanced. You still get the higher roll, and you have your inspas and stuff, so use them.
I roll.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, that's
Beauty.
nice. That's nice.
And the D8.
So 22.
+2, so 24.
Give me a sec. No. Before you even finish your line of thought.
Okay. Boop. Good to know. It is a various process, and there are a few points where you go to cut and you hear Xavier like, not that one, because Xavier being so small, he's supposed to look. He's like, up a bit, click. Then for the next piece, down a bit, click. Eventually, you are able to do it. It is a very hard process that you have, and the enchantment is still preserved.
Oh.
The next day comes so this is 3. Now the 4th day is you are going to be using this rope to tie everything together. This isn't a difficult job at all.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm gonna go for this. Wouldn't be using the tools. Straight dex.
Would straight dex be sleight of hand or just straight dex?
Yeah, I would say sleight of hand in this one. Yeah, because you're not using tinker tools in this case. This is just, you're using handwork. Okay. You have all that stuff to bump it up with.
That's
22 again.
22. Bardic.
Oof.
23.
23.
And then I'm gonna fucking flash a genius because.
Yep. All right. By the end of the fourth day, so this has like been 4 days of focusing a lot on this.
Uh huh.
Also, I assume like doing your downtime duties at the inn and anything else you're doing. By the end of
Yeah.
the fourth day, it is done exactly to specification. You have the Scythe of the Silent Night.
Ooh.
Now time for my thing.
So
Oh my
you're taking the time now to do it, or
Yeah.
okay? I'm gonna look at your
Finally
thing.
get that silly little thing.
Look at your thing again.
My thing is also pretty much made out of the materials.
I'm
I'm aware. I'm aware.
I'm so curious of what the scythe does. I can't not wait to see what it's like. in
Put my
combat.
thing in the chat because I have it on Destin right now.
Oh, do you?
He doesn't actually have it, but
Oh no, not that Zeus thing.
you'll see.
Yep.
All right.
It's a neat little thing.
Right. Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
that-
So this
okay. Oh.
is an interesting job. You have could you remind me how many scales you have?
The scales don't go into this. It's the
Right.
claws.
No. Right. No. It's the claws. And are you using the breath glands?
Yeah, I'm using the breath gland.
Right.
I have 69 scales though, if you still want to know.
No.
Yep,
right,
I remember the
I remember how
I-
we're doing it.
I remember the
Thankfully,
69
this one's
scales.
a one-day job thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. All you're really doing is you're fairly standardly smithing a sword. This will use smithing tools,
Yep.
but you're fairly standardly smithing a sword.
I wouldn't have to roll any intelligence checks because I also came up with how to make this too, right?
Correct. This is exactly what I just told you. Yes.
Okay.
Calling me high maintenance.
Ooh. I mean, the argument I would make is if Kira used information that Destin didn't have access to do it, then I would say it's or. But the fact is, Destin's intelligence, I believe, is actually probably higher than Kiri's.
Yeah, but almost definitely, I would say.
Yeah. So, anyways, roll it.
Most of the time.
No. I gotta get high on this.
You have a bunch of stuff, so use it. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
fucking shoot myself, Z. Why'd I roll
13.
good on all of your things?
13. Okay.
Not bad, G.
Okay, 19.
Whoa.
19.
19.
I'm
I'm
assuming.
gonna flash. Yeah, I'm flashing
Okay.
genius thing.
So that is
Okay.
24.
Okay, with the flash of genius, you get yourself to allow the +1.
Big. Everything else works. Thumbs up.
Yeah, you're good. It's tough to me. Like working with dragon parts of any kind is always a hell of a job.
And now time for the. I'm gonna sell all my old weapons, so that's my.
All right. As a reminder, the prices are a bit different, so I'll say, okay, let's see everything you're selling just to make life easy on me.
Halberd and spear, both of
Okay.
them +2.
I'll say, yeah. I will. Oh, yeah. Then I think you get. I'll give you a profit of I'd say 500 gold each.
So I think I put in 2,000 into both.
Like how much money you.
Oh yeah, you said profit of 500 each.
Oh.
I was saying I think I put 2,000 into them.
Okay. You know that's not what I meant. They
Wait,
sell
what?
for 500 each.
Oh,
Yes, they're not going to go for that. They're good. Don't get me wrong, but they're not going to go for an exorbitant amount.
Okay.
No, I mean, 1,000 gold was a decent chunk of change.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 5 days. Anyone else want to do anything for those 5 days?
I'd like to go look for more diamonds.
Of course, not a problem. There's a jeweler that you know. So, again, for the, I assume you're looking for the standard 300 gold. So it'd be like about. So how many you want?
2.
2. All right.
I don't
700.
have them.
You don't have the money.
Yeah. So wait, hang on. How much do these sell for?
How much did you need?
700. I have 400 right now.
I would give you 700.
Oh wait, what? Okay.
Yeah, if you needed money, you would have probably told me that you need money to get the diamonds because you know how much the diamonds you need are worth, right? So I would have told you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he has bought diamonds here before, so he knows.
Yeah, so I would give you 700.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you have 2 diamonds. Good to know.
I have 3 now, actually.
Right, 3 diamonds. Good to know. But yeah, 2 more. So,
Now, I'm moving on to my other 2 projects I have, which is the Headband of Intellect
oh.
and
Okay.
the Shield.
Well, for the headband of intellect, that you're actually going to need to make a planning check for.
Okay.
Which I just realized if you probably just roll with your tinker tools, but you'd probably do the same thing. Like as the proficiency would do it.
Do you use Tinker Tools?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, the proficiency. Like roll the proficiency, it'll be intelligence instead of dex. Oh, that was the proficiency, not the Like if you go to your proficiency and click Tinker Tools, then press normal.
I'd be guidancing myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
also, again, hang on.
I don't think it's a problem, Eve.
Maybe. Yeah, no,
Okay.
never mind.
It is not a problem at all. So this is fairly simple, though it is a process. But honestly, most of the process, all you really need is to get the band itself, get a decent enough gem of some kind,
Mm-hmm.
and none of this will take you more than a day. And then, basically, do the proper symbols to kind of link your mind with the band.
Okay.
And then you will wear it the rest of that day, and it'll be enchanted.
I will spend money on a. With that roll, would I know roughly the price range I would need to buy for this?
Oh, you absolutely do. What you're looking for here, as always, the more valuable gem you have, the better. But at least 500 gold, which here would probably net you about 650.
Yep, I'll buy the bare minimum.
Yep. Okay. So you have the gem.
Is the headband just like a headband?
Oh,
Get one of those from a cosmetic store for
yeah.
2
it's not a
silver.
problem. 5 silver, but yeah.
Oh, okay, 5 silver.
Remember, things are pricey here.
Yeah, so I would do that,
Yep.
and then I would start the ritual thing.
Right. So, all this really is honestly, just make a straight up Tinker Tool check.
Okay.
This is a very simple process.
Those aren't right.
Did you update your character? Yeah. Oh, did I
No.
actually? Yeah, your Tinker has. Oh, your Tinker. That's it. There.
That would be a 9.
Yep.
That would be a 9 plus 5 because I haven't been adding my bonus. So that would be a 14 plus
Okay.
the guidances.
Okay, go for it. I assume everyone's still helping him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be 19 plus.
Wait, actually, don't you just straight up have advantage? 'Cause I'm here.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Have that,
Somebody-
yes.
Yeah.
I am gonna be honest though, you're good. You got it.
Okay.
It'll match
Huh?
your intelligence.
That was
so
pasta.
what is your current is 20.
Yeah, I put way too much water in.
Yep.
So the headband inflict you made gets to level 20, gets to 20th.
Wait, but you've put too much water into the headband of intellect, didn't you hear it?
And then the shield, which I also.
Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do the permanent token change. So give me a sec.
Just change Nutside's intelligence on D&D Beyond 20.
I will. I will later. It's
Okay.
when it comes. Like I will also do it here. Just like it is not a problem for me at all. But I also want to make sure the picture's right by default instead of not right by default. Update token. There we go. Now it's right. There we go. And yeah, his intelligence is now 20. Woo. All right.
Big.
So you're taking. Next up, you're doing a scale shield.
Yep.
So you're just using what type of shield you putting these on?
This would be on the old shield that I had that is no longer a +1. Because there's an infusion.
Right. Okay. Good to know. So it's just a standard like metal shield.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. This is really really simple. You take the scales.
On the
Now,
shield.
this will be using smithing tools because you're going to heat them up to a fairly high temperature.
Okay.
So go for it.
So I'll just add the bonus.
Yes, I am assuming everyone is still helping unless someone says they're not.
Fine.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
like Justin anymore. I don't want to help.
He's just.
Is the
Is the
expertise in yet? Because I could just manually add the expertise in with the situational bonus.
it's in?
Okay.
Wait, is it in? Oh, they're not. It's not taking it for whatever reason. All of a sudden, submit. Okay, I don't know why it's not taking it, but it's not taking it.
Maybe it's because
Okay.
you don't
I'll
have
just
it.
manually add it.
Maybe it's because
Yeah.
you don't actually have it equipped. Maybe that's the case.
It don't matter. That wouldn't matter for your proficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm just throwing out options. Double 14s.
Okay,
do I need to add anything?
but then, no, you're fine. This is not a complicated task. The DC 10 would have done it. All right, you got the shield.
Hey,
What,
let
kind,
me put that.
what kind of shield did you get? Oh, White Dragon Shield.
This just has the properties of scale mail, essentially. Dragon scale mail.
Oh.
Yeah. So while you have the shield equipped, all this is true.
Yep.
All right.
That is
With that-
all I had to do.
Right. That was 6 days. So I will repeat the question. During those 6 days, I know that Ashton went and bought diamonds. Anyone else have anything they want to do?
I don't think I have anything that I need right now.
Good to know.
I gotta think, do I?
I'll double check my newer spell. I don't remember which one I took, but I'll double check it.
Okay. Good to know.
You know what? Thank you for mentioning that, Eve. I'm gonna double check the counterspell does not need components.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Okay, I'm like,
Well,
I never actually
I don't
looked for
really-
counterspell, so I'm like,
I'm gonna just come out for healing potions. Just
oh,
so
that,
we
oh,
can
healing
use
potions
all
would be
those.
nice.
So, what level of healing potion are you looking for here?
What spell did I
Let's go
take?
for
So
Raider
Sorry.
primarily, and then Superior as well, if at all possible.
Okay. Make a. Oh, I should use my usual shop prices just to make them consistent.
I am
So I'll use my usual source for.
If it's that one, then just Greater, because I know Superior spikes fucking like 3k for some reason.
Okay, so you're just going for greater
Yeah.
potion of greater healing. Okay. Yeah, that'll be a 200 a pop. How much?
Let's get 5 of them.
Okay. 200, 400, 600,
Excuse me.
600, that's 800, and 1,000. It's just 1,000. Okay.
Keeping math easy.
Nice.
Yep. Okay. All right. And no one else has said anything?
Can I do something after Destin? Like, can I talk to Destin, like, as soon as he finishes with his last project?
I mean, you're there, so yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Destin.
Yes.
Great job on the all your other projects.
Thanks.
Do you think there's at all any possibility at some point? Doesn't have to be soon. If there's any way we could possibly work on a bigger body for me?
Yeah, of course. You could have asked me at any time. I would have helped.
Oh, thank you. I just there was so much on the table for a bunch of stuff. I mean, heck, for a week you've just been working on projects.
Well, it's the first time we've really had downtime in a while to be able to work on stuff.
That's fair. Thank you. I don't quite have any ideas on what we could do, but I'm open for options if you could think of something. Thank you. And Xavier gives him like a little hug, like specifically like around his like ankle.
Ankle biter or hugger.
His ankle.
All right. Talk about a new body for Xavier has been finally established.
Yeah.
Finally.
All right. So this is 7 days. This is you guys were out at this for a week, which I'm actually gonna write down just so I know.
It wasn't 7 days. It was 6, right?
6, yeah.
Well,
So that means that you finished on the 6th day.
Yeah, 7 days.
Actually, it was 2 days.
It wasn't. It very much wasn't.
I almost got him.
It
Definitely
was
did.
4 days.
I was so close. Why is the icon not updating? It's pissing me off.
what icon?
It has my old scythe icon I made like 300 years ago.
Yeah, look at mine. Mine has the icon I want.
Wait, I just realized. Do you guys have custom icons?
Yes,
I
they've
did
been
make
doing that
these.
for a while.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You can't do it on Foundry, but you can on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
You can do it on Foundry.
okay.
It's just
Oh.
you just have it disabled for us to
Right,
be able to do it. I
right.
can't do it myself.
Fair enough. Anyways,
That's cool.
gonna write down. Right, gonna just write down general.
Well, put it in chat, Zeeb, see if it's just a bug for you.
I'm pretty sure. Look, it's the white one, right?
Yeah, it's the white one.
I have a yellow instead of.
Ross, you read it? Were your eyes quick enough?
I didn't get to read it. I'll have to look back at the video.
I mean,
I won't.
All right.
Let me see
so-
if the damage works for this. So I want to see. Oh, it does. Nice.
And then versatile should. Oh wait, no. Wait, oh wait, how do you do the? That wouldn't be versatile. That would be like the.
The other version, I'm just gonna roll 7d8
Okay. Good
when
to
I
know.
do
Okay.
that.
So basically,
Gotcha.
you just got yourself a very advanced smite
Yeah,
that doesn't use a
That
spell
is
slot
what-
too. Oh,
All right.
it's a resource though.
With that, it is the dawn of the 7th day. You guys have had a mostly uneventful day. The Sook has not started flying. But has otherwise been mostly okay. And you guys have a few things on the table.
I think what we decided is that we were going to the factory, right? Or we were going to track down Eric. I think that's what we decided on, right?
was that a hard decision made? Because I know I took no part in it.
I was gonna say, where did we talk about this?
Remember we learned more information about it, like the village and everything.
I mean, it's just not something Sarah's worried about, but
I don't know. I imagine, as a volunteer, it has been quiet, and the play people that are usually looking through your window have not been lately.
If anything, that's a relief.
Yeah.
So wait, what are all of our options? We have going after Eric. We have, of course, the Godstone.
The Godstone we know nothing about yet.
Right, we know nothing. Like, we truly know nothing. Maybe.
You guys have one lead, and it's a person who seemed to have some source of it.
Right.
And we have no idea where they are.
True.
Smiley face.
Actually.
That you tell. Okay, fair enough.
What level of spell is locate creature? Well, actually, no. Wouldn't the caster have seen the person first?
I mean, I'll be honest, I cannot answer that question because you definitely don't get it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
definitely don't know.
It's on the cleric spell list.
I know, Ross, that's why I can't answer you when you ask that question.
How unfortunate.
Wait, what about a cleric spell list?
You know, I don't like this route Ross is going down, so I'm gonna agree to go to the factory now.
What? With the route that I'm going on, what?
Yeah, 'cause you want to look at the fucking Godstone shit, and I'd rather die than look for that shit if I can avoid it. But if it gets put in front of me, then I have to do it.
You know what, fair?
What was the other? What's the other option?
Well, we have the
Anything
factory,
else?
we have the Godstone. Wasn't there a third option? I feel like there was a third option.
There's
trying to
always a
remember.
million options, but
Yeah.
Well, stuff that's
Technically,
like
we
on,
could just mine-
on the table, like priority-wise.
We
Yeah, let's mindlessly wander.
could
into
just
the
hang out.
woods and stuff.
yeah. We'll find something.
Oh,
You just
know-
hang out until the end
Maybe
of the
we'll
world,
trip
guys.
over some.
You
Maybe
know-
we'll trip over some Godstone in the wilderness.
You know what?
Yes.
Actually, do you want something that we should do before we advance on something that's on the table? We could
Trip
try.
over Godstone.
No, not the Godstone. I was gonna bring up. Maybe we should try to figure out what day the next potential bomb location's gonna activate. Like get like a advance. Like okay, like if we have to leave town, try to be back around this many days. You know what I
I
mean?
will say, and you do know that the Cobalt Guard are keeping track of this,
Exactly.
so it might be worth asking them if that's
That,
information you want.
that's what I was thinking. Like just getting a rough idea of like maybe we should try to get back around this time.
Yeah. We should probably drop by them and ask.
Alright. They are currently based in like the Capitol Tower, so you guys head there?
Yep, we're
Yep.
going to the Capitol Tower.
Alright, so you do see something. I will say, as you are walking around and into the capital area, you notice, first off, a lot of people seem to be living basically in tents right outside the Capitol building. Like, usually it's a clear stretch of land and then the tower and just soaring above it. There are tents galore there right now.
Can I tell if some of the people that are like in/around the tents? Can I tell if some of them were the people that were flown in from the frozen underground? I don't know what we're calling it.
I mean, I can say for a fact that it is easy enough to tell that that's basically all of them, yes.
Okay.
Dude.
Yeah, there's not enough housing yet.
Please, I just realized you actually put Minor Illusion as Nutsed's learn spell.
I did.
Let me-
Yep.
Damn.
I wasn't going to do it if you didn't mention it.
I was joking.
I know. And I did it anyways. I told you. This is not going to be optimal.
Wait,
I will fix it
by
pro-
default.
I will fix it properly later
Oh,
and pick what it was actually going to be. But like you guys
He's-
were pestering me, and that was me being petty.
oh,
I like petty pleeps sometimes.
I mean, petty pleeps is quiet about it every time. That's why.
Absolutely.
That's how I just noticed it when I was looking at my spell list.
Yep. Right. Anyway. So yeah, you guys go there, and it's not. I will say this: they're not being badly taken care of. They are being well taken care of, especially those who had money. And you do see even though it is broad daylight and you can tell she's uncomfortable, the priestess is like offering food and doing what she can for them.
Ah.
Well, that's nice.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it's as business as normal. But
Uh, we should probably go check to like the Cobalt Guard.
Yeah.
yep, of course.
You know.
All right, you enter the building, and as they often are, they are in a meeting.
Hmm.
And what you see on the table or on a board are two maps. One from last year and one from this year. And you see some like circles being drawn. Maybe it's here, maybe it's here. This is and like the bald human like warrior type is like, this is tough. I know.
Hey guys.
Oh, it's you guys.
Hey.
It was quite the discovery, by the way. An entire Undercity. Inferno has been trying to plot a use for it, but it's not the most comfortable place for him.
Yeah, it's pretty cold down there.
I'll say. Ugh. But anyways,
Oh.
I assume that's not why you're here. And he like scratches his mustache, which actually like flows, like goes to the right when he does it.
Well, on the bright side, that'll probably be a great place to hold Winter's Fest.
That's a good point. Good point. Taking note of that for next year.
Well, what we're here for today is we are about to head out soon, and we would like to know when you guys think that the next what's the word for it?
The
I-
next
I
time for the
just use-
bomb.
You guys
next
have used
bomb.
bomb, but I've used disaster. Am I
A
right?
disaster.
The next disaster.
Right. Well, based on our calculations, it would be in, and this is why I had to write that down, about 26 days.
Okay, we have a good window. Who knows how much of that window we're gonna take up with travel, but that's a pretty sizable window.
Who knows? Anyways, that being said, so yes, 26 days, which is not a bad thing at all. That being said, we're actually having some trouble in that area ourselves.
Oh, with what?
And they point to the two maps. Well, as you might remember, do you remember when that theater was built, the new one?
I definitely do, right?
Yeah,
I
your
think I
character
do.
would. It is
Yeah.
it's a major event. And I had mentioned that it was new when I introduced the theater. When I first
I do remember. I just don't remember when it is. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Well,
Yes, I do.
the problem is, it's the construction and to demolish and working to make it has left the geography of the city so different in that area that we can't quite pinpoint the location.
Hmm. Well, at the very least, we know the general vicinity. We can
do.
work off of that.
Of course, of course. And I really hope nothing happens there. I was excited to get to finally see a spring renewal show.
Yeah, we're actually in it.
Oh,
I'm not,
Guys,
and Xavier looks a little.
It would be fairly difficult to find a role that you would fit. To be fair.
true enough. Huh. It's the lovers they're doing this year, right?
What did you say?
Yeah,
didn't
he
hear.
said
It's
it's
the
the
lovers.
lovers they're doing this year, right?
Yes, it is. I'm actually the male lead.
Oh. Yeah. Fun fact, the lovers is some of the only stuff that depicts elves in good light that they show in the Human Republic. And same the other way around.
Checks out.
Quite a story.
Hmm.
So, yeah, right. You want to know how long, right?
Well, you've already
Right.
said.
Already said, yes.
Right.
Right. My bad.
24D.
I think I said 20. Yes. So be on your best guard, and I guess. I mean, you guys have been a big help so far. Yeah, you have. Admittedly, a ridiculously big help.
Of course.
Of course.
Just try to.
I live here too. I'm gonna do everything I can to help out here.
Right. Right. Of course.
Let us know if you find out more accurately of the location. At least we have a general idea, but potentially.
Of course. Absolutely something I want to do. All right.
Mm.
Well, we should get back to work. We have a lot of old maps to sift through.
Of course.
Yes, of course. We're gonna try and make the most of the days that we have left here before we have to come back. We were planning a little excursion.
Well, could I ask about where you're going?
Do we even know?
Yeah, do we know? where the
You
factory
do
is?
know the location of the city, if that is your destination, as you not yet know where you can find Godstone.
Yeah, we're not looking for Godstone.
Right, we're going for Eric.
It's,
That would be in that would be like mid in like kind of like middle-ish of the Human Republic. It'll be
Oof.
a lot farther in than you've ever traveled. In fact,
So we're going-
let's go investigation check for me, Destin.
Alright.
My luck, we're going to hell.
That looks a
you-
bit better.
You okay?
God, you have one
got-
hell of a cough.
Yeah, I had
God damn it, Steve! I thought you
Right.
had
had something
joke.
stuck in my throat.
As you cough,
I was always gonna win that.
you
speed
manage to like nudge some dust off of the map, and it would probably going at a standard pace. It would probably be a 10-day trip.
Is that standard pace walking or standard pace? Getting
Standard pace, presuming carriage. Yes.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't sound that bad. Actually,
Straight horseback.
How many days do you think it would take for Dustin to make a flying airship?
More than you have.
I took a guess
Uh,
more than 2.
wait, was it? Please, was it you or was it Scruffy a while back? One of you guys were working on like a sky ship.
That was Plage probably because
Yeah,
we actually had an airship.
Yeah, that was campaign. That was campaign 1.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I knew it was one of you two.
I had one. Yeah.
I want to fucking
You know
want to
what?
make a airship.
It's a long-term project. You can work on it, but
Is there?
you need to do the work for it. It is not easy.
Maybe I could find the remains of the campaign 1 airship just laying somewhere.
Probably not. Anyways, what are you doing?
I'm curious. Would haste make the travel potentially faster?
I'm gonna be honest,
Uh-oh.
not by a noticeable margin. It lasts a minute, and you can cast it how many times a day? Not enough. And also,
True.
casting it the maximum amount of times a day would leave you completely.
What's
Fair point.
the fastest creature?
Definitely not anything we have access to
Probably
as a
not-
more form of
probably
transportation.
Probably not a horse.
I mean, I will know. Like I said, walking at standard pace, 8-hour trips a day. It takes 10 days.
Also, as
Freddy
we're
has
leaving,
polymorph. I was thinking we could just.
oh, you know what?
that also only lasts for an hour, so
Correct. Yeah.
That's why I was asking
Oh,
what the fastest
Ah.
creature was.
well,
Yeah, I don't think there's any beast big enough to carry. Or oh wait, no, we're talking polymorph, not wild shape. My brain's getting.
Yeah.
Right.
You missed
I mean, it's
Uh,
also beast.
Yeah, it's also beasts.
Yeah, I know.
It's also beast.
Yeah, I know, but wild shape is low CR, and I have all the
Yeah,
low CR
yeah,
stuck in my head right now.
Gotcha.
I mean, You know what? Polymorph was one of my temptation spells to pick up. I didn't pick it. Huh.
I do need to know what you guys are doing.
I think we're just gonna get regular transportation, right? That makes the most sense.
Alright,
Yeah.
So, I will note. Did you answer the guy who asked where you were going?
Yeah.
You're going there on the map.
Yes, actually.
Yeah,
A
he
lead
looks-
about something we were looking for sprung up there recently.
He looks at you, Destin. Then he looks at Trinfira. Are you sure?
I'm aware. We're gonna check. We're gonna attempt to hide.
Good luck. Look, as you are no that aware, it's not illegal for elves to travel into the Human Republic. But prejudice tends to run deep.
Well,
Be careful.
even if I am found out, I don't think a bunch of civilians would be able to pose much threat to me, to be honest.
Look, I've dealt with Human Republic military. It ain't the civilians that the prejudice tends to show up in.
Well, I also don't think that the military will be very intimidating.
All the same, just do your best, all right?
Of course.
If you do not mind me asking, what will you be doing to hide yourself?
I would just be wearing a hood. I'm not all too threatened by them, to be honest.
All right, Trinfira?
Good question. I hadn't thought that far ahead. I have no clue, honestly.
You could cut your ears off.
That's true. You can cut your ears off.
Jesus Christ, no.
We could try. I could try to shave them down to just look like human ears.
No.
That
You
would
know,
elves like elves' ears are not structured the same as a human ears. Doing that to an elf would render them deaf from whatever ear you did it to.
Xavier has firebolt. He can cauterize the wound.
The fuck?
Cauterizing the wound does not make you able to hear. That's not how cauterizing the wound works.
Jesus
But
Christ.
why?
You have
Wait,
long
I have
hair.
a reasonable
Really?
question. I have a reasonable question. Why would cutting off part of their ear make them deaf? We're not like shoving a
Yeah, it's not cutting
thing
off their
into their
entire ear.
eardrum.
Because
Because elven ears do not work the way human ears do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're-
they got
they're-
like fucking satellite dish
You know,
ears.
you know
They're,
what?
they're
Show,
long for a reason.
Alright, you know what?
So-
Show me your elf fucking anatomy diagram. I want to break this
You know
shit
what,
down.
I'm gonna double check.
Oh,
to see if those
Sarah,
get
you
the
also
spell.
got a little.
Okay, well, how
you
about if
also
we
got a
punch
little
her
ear.
really hard to make
I
the
am
face
going to
swell
note,
so
by
that
the
they
way,
can-
in lore, Sierra looks like a human.
Ah,
Yeah,
So even though his ears look like that is still a shape human ears can get.
yeah, that's still fairly
okay.
human.
Okay, we do get the spell. Is there at all a chance in Inferno in Dragon City?
See, take a look at my ear,
That-
Dustin. It's rounded. Yours is a fucking triangle.
Anyways, Xavier, what's up?
Is there a shop where we could potentially buy scrolls in the city?
Potentially. Could
Because
you tell me what it is you're looking for?
a disguise self scroll, or at the very
So-
least one. Like I want to see like the price range.
So
that we're
you're
looking
looking
at.
for a single use of the disguise self, basically.
Basically just to see how much it would be, because I feel like that might be the easiest way for Trinfira to disguise herself, unless she want to throw a hood up.
All right, since
I
Xavier
don't
started
have a
this
hood. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
since
please.
Xavier started this initiative, make an investigation check for me.
Oh my god, we're in initiative.
You know
No,
that's
but
not- Okay.
Oh, thank you,
Okay, go for it. All right.
Tony.
nice.
Okay.
Really, I just want to see if we could get like a price range on like how much it is, because I know
Uh,
scrolls can be expensive.
What's a mechanical? You can come into like a small little tiny shop. It is very small. Like even you, Xavier, feel claustrophobic in here, and you see this like tiny little dwarf.
Hi.
Hello. What a amazing mechanical marvel. And on the side of the shop says, Bells for Mells, which is a weird sounding name.
Is that his name, Mel's?
Might be.
You wouldn't happen to have any scrolls of disguise self in stock now, would you?
Disguise self. What a spell. Now, you know, the origins of the spell are quite simple, and they all originate back to the... Oh, I told yourself, Mel, that you were going to stop doing that. Right. None of you folks seem to quite understand the magical transfigurations of the various spells. Ugh.
I know someone who does.
Pulls out a giant machine.
Wait. Yeah, the problem, by the way, is that well, not that has disguise self, it can only be used on self.
Right. Yeah. That's why I'm saying that getting a scroll of it.
Oh yeah, I thought you were just saying that he doesn't think any of us would understand how disguise self works.
No, what you're gathering that he's saying. Actually, no. Let's just continue interaction. You'll probably get it by the time the interaction's over. Right. Another mechanical marvel. You have quite a few of them.
Well,
You have some connection to that other dwarf, the one that lives in the big house.
oh yes, I actually do. He's my father.
Ah.
Adopted, of course.
Oh. I was going to say, you look fairly purely elven to be such a crossbreed. Well, that is quite impressive. And that man is impressive, I will tell you. I suppose out of personal interest, I should introduce myself. Mel's Telbar, planar scholar of the Arcane Eye.
Planar scholar of the Arcane Eye. Have I ever heard of that before?
You would not have.
Oh.
I'm Xavier. It's nice to meet you. And I use Mage Hand to shake his hand.
He likewise. Clink, clink,
Wait, he uses his own mage hand?
correct. And you see a scroll just like evaporate into dust when he does.
Oh.
Oh. Do I get the gist that this guy can actually cast spells himself?
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh.
What you're gathering by looking at him is the innate capacity is there, but the energy is not.
Oh.
Ah.
That. Anyways, what can I, Right. Distracted. So, I happen to have, 4 such scrolls in stock for the spell you request.
How much are you selling them for?
200 apiece. That seems reasonable with this town. Of course, I'm always willing to lower the price if you have any information you can share with me.
What kind of information are you looking for?
Let's see. You go through a
You said-
list.
You said how much a piece? 400?
200.
200.
200
Oh.
apiece. Eve, how much money do you have, by the way?
Good question. Probably not enough. Oh my god, I can't read it on fucking Forge. Hang on.
Right.
I gotta look at D&D Beyond because I'm blind as hell.
Fair
You-
enough.
you-
That's
800.
nothing new.
76 platinum, 85 gold.
Hmm.
Right. So where was I? Right. We were talking about the pricing. Yes, 200 apiece is a reasonable price, if you ask me.
Didn't you just say 200?
I said 200 every time. I don't know what.
I thought you said 300 just then.
No,
200,
200. 200 apiece.
Okay.
200 apiece.
If you can afford that by yourself, you just have to spend all your gold.
So there are four of
Platinum.
them. Yeah.
For 4 of them, unless you don't think you need 4.
Keep in mind, this guy's self lasts for an hour?
8 hours, I think, right?
Wait, it says 1 hour at the bottom of the hold on, I'm gonna double
It
check.
is an hour. It is an hour.
Oh,
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Baldur's Gate brained. That's a long rest spell.
Oh, okay. Now I'm getting the misunderstanding. Hour.
All right.
Do you guys think this is worth it?
Are you questioning the value of my arcane writings?
No,
No.
not that.
No,
I apologize.
what my friend meant is we need these for a very specific purpose, which is going untraced inside the Human Republic, which obviously, judging from among our parties, there's a few people who would draw some eyes over there. We're just not sure if a 1 hour long scroll would give us enough time.
He looks at you, nods for a second, and he's like, "What's the Human Republic, if you don't mind me asking?"
You
What?
don't know?
Can't say that I do, unfortunately.
How long have you been in Inferna? Are you a visitor?
That is the term I've seen used. That would be correct. I'm quite recent, actually.
Oh, he was from the original. He's from the people that we saved from down below.
I'm telling you right now, he's not.
No, he's from a different plane.
They are
That's why
also
he's a
all
term
different,
visitor.
but they are also all from different planes. But that's besides the point.
Yeah, but this guy has like a business. I don't think those guys
Yeah, correct.
have a business here yet.
Yes, actually, right. I remember you now. My business associate had told me about you. A fellow member of the Arcane Eye. You'd cleared his labyrinth. Anyway,
Is it-
no.
Is his labyrinth the one that we? Is it the sewer thing?
The sewer thing? No.
Wait,
Oh.
labyrinth.
All
I
I'm
don't
saying.
remember.
All I'm saying. That's besides the point. Yes, I am what you the term you folks have coined as a visitor, an extraplanar traveler. This place is quite amazing in how, well, intact it is.
Well, yeah. It is.
All the same, suppose, what's a good name? My boss has sent me here to, keep an eye on the place.
Who's your boss? Anyone we would know? Probably not.
Ah, my boss is Melf.
But aren't
Yes, I am Melf. And so is my boss.
are you related in any way?
Very closely.
So you're the same person?
In
Now
a
that
sense.
oh,
Are you? He's simulacrum.
Ah, you've heard the term before. Quite fascinating.
Oh.
You just clued in, Ross?
Yeah,
Well, Destin would definitely be able to make the connection to simulacrum,
I would say
right?
at this point, yeah, at this point.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like I gave you guys several clues.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
very closely.
Very close
Right.
details.
Right. That you've heard the term? Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. Just so I'm not fucking tripping balls, I'm pretty sure that.
Zazel did mention it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or no,
Yeah,
not
we
Zazel,
actually-
no. Because Zazel
Yeah,
mentioned it, the reporter did, yeah.
yeah.
Right. Yes. That is correct, though. I still view myself as my own person.
Well, hey, that's fair enough.
I mean, at this point, there's like, let's see, what is it, 150 at this point?
What?
150 Mel's.
Oh.
I'm Mel number 150.
At least you're special.
Wait, how
The most recent.
How high of a spellcaster is the original?
You don't be that high of a spellcaster.
Doesn't
You
doesn't
just
it
need
like
to keep casting it.
Can you only
Okay,
have
like-
one? Am I stupid? Do I not know
yeah,
that
but
spell?
no, like yeah,
can
but
you
like
only
no,
have
but
one?
the simulacrums can have simulacrums, but don't they like lose slots as you go down though? So how the
They
fuck?
do lose slots as you go down. That shouldn't be possible.
Wait, can you?
Does this guy make simulacrum scrolls or some shit?
I mean, this is a scroll shop after all, so I mean, that honestly, that could be a possibility.
I feel like that's the bullshit we're going down is that he makes simulacrum scrolls.
And I mean, they are wizards.
I
so
mean, making scrolls is literally his specialty.
I just
exactly.
didn't know
have
that you could. I didn't know that scrolls of simulacrum existed.
There'd be.
You-
This
Do you
is
have simulacrum scrolls here?
I know, this would be an entirely out of conversation. You guys wouldn't know about the limitations of the spell. But I guess if you were asking that question, he'd be like, I'm afraid I don't.
I would imagine that you could have spell scrolls of any spell in the game, unless I'm
Yes,
mistaken.
yes, you can. You can.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to have that.
Right, I'm like, wait, is there a limit on spell scrolls? Like,
No.
I don't know how scrolls mechanically work fully at
It
all.
would be harder to cast, is what it is. Anyways, that's besides the
sorry.
point.
Sorry.
If you're asking, yes. Do we have such scrolls? I myself do not carry them, unfortunately. They are strictly forbidden among my folk.
Hmm.
But maybe during the next meeting of Mel's, I'll see if he can make an exception. He refused me the last 50 times.
Oh, only
Oh.
50. Okay, I'm sure you got it this time.
Is there a reason that he stopped at 150?
Every time there's a new place to investigate, it's time for a new one. I didn't see anyone beyond 150 last meeting of the Mel's.
Where do you Mel's meet?
Well, it started at a bar, but then we had to rent out bigger and bigger and bigger. It just the venue had to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I believe the last one was at a field, a quite nice field actually.
How often do you guys meet?
Once a week.
Oh, what's
Oh,
Damn, that many people get together once a week.
I'm like, wow, how much money are they spending? Like, Jesus.
Bro, that on that fucking week, like time, whatever business they're going to is making bank.
I
Oh,
mean,
they
I want
gotta
to point
be.
out something
They
here. As
gotta be.
established, these guys are making 9th level spell scrolls.
yeah.
Doesn't it cost? It cost a lot to make those too. Like, isn't it?
The point is the fact that they have the talent.
Yeah.
The
Take a
talent,
lot.
the time, the money. These people are filthy rich. And they're
Yeah.
like an entire organization,
I will point out
essentially.
that the Arcane Eye is like he'll explain to you. The Arcane Eye is a separate organization. Mel is a part of it, and so are all the other Mels, which I could list for you, but it would just be me saying Mel 150 times.
Did you ever think of having your own name?
Well, don't get me wrong. Eventually that's a thing that happens, but I've been too busy for that. Usually the rules are once we've earned the right to retire, we get our own name.
can
What-
understand.
I'm just so curious about everything. What is the right to retire? How do you
Well-
earn that?
Well, there are 5 ways that a male can earn the right to retire. Way number 1. There is nothing of interest to observe anymore. Usually this is because the plane had decayed.
Oh.
Oh,
Rule number 2. The male had reached old age and was not able to prevent it. Usually this is because we chose to.
Okay.
Rule number 3. The male formally quit. It's quite an ordeal. Because when a male quits, then we have to find and get a new male to replace them. But with one less male, that means one less slot. It's a whole thing.
sure.
Rule number 4. The male unfortunately passes away. Rule number 5. The male simply suddenly wasn't.
What does wasn't mean?
Hate it when that
Exactly what it sounds like.
Hate it when that happens.
Boss, you know? Does that happen regularly?
I have no fucking clue.
It's how to explain? It's an extra planar thing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Basically, the
Actually,
plane.
now that you put it that way, I think I have a rough idea of what wasn't means.
Do you now? I'm curious.
Put your money where your mouth is. What does it mean?
I meant more like as a concept.
Pussy.
Yeah. Well,
I was referring to the abyss as wasn't. By the way,
Oh, I see. Yeah, he would not get that you're throwing that down at all. Right. So to explain, the planes are weird in their relation to each other. One plane can be ahead of one by like 10 years, but behind the same one by 50 years. That means it is possible via extraplanar traveler to kill someone before they died.
isn't that just time travel with extra steps?
In a sense, I suppose it would be similar. The point is, it's messy, very messy, especially when your existence is very dependent on others. So, if something happens to the one that spawned you, then all of a sudden you wasn't.
Oh, and if one wasn't, then that's a whole chain of wasn't suddenly.
Correct.
Oh dear.
Obviously. Anyways. I apologize for rambling.
Oh, it's fine.
Will you be buying the scroll?
And fire?
Oh, by the way, whenever you asked about the Human Republic, did we explain like why like we are needing these for going there?
You did not.
We did not.
I feel like we should. Honestly, can we get your opinion on something? So with the Human
Uh-huh.
Republic, at the very least, those two would have to disguise because they really don't like elven people.
I don't.
I'm not gonna disguise. I'm not afraid of them.
I was just using it as an example. I know you got the hood.
So proud
Would
of you,
you-
big
would-
kid.
Would you say disguise self is the best option, or do you think there's possibly another option on
Well,
as a scroll?
that entirely depends on what you need. Here's the question I'd ask: How long do you need to be disguised for? How long are you going to be among people who would care? How
Among us.
long?
Well, here's the thing is that we don't quite know. So I think at least
Is it?
having
That is the problem. And of course, then there's problem two, the magic sophistication of the nation of which you are trying to infiltrate. Some nations are so sophisticated they can generally see through spell work, and any attempt to deceive them is pointless.
would I know like the general magical level of like the Human Republic?
I will note that, as far as you know, from what you have heard, like being on the middle, neither the Human Republic or the Elven Empire are like that.
Okay.
You have
And
the
a-
ability to take a wild guess.
Right. And of course, is it everybody? Is this an opinion held by the majority, a silent minority? A
From what
silent
I've
minority?
gathered, it would be the upper crust, essentially,
Oh yes.
who would particularly care.
Ah yes, aristocrats and they're like, "Ooh,
Well,
I
general knights as well probably could cause an issue,
of
but
course, especially if there's been a recent war of some kind."
how long ago was the fucking war? It was like
Long
not-
ago, not to be recent.
20
Yeah.
minutes ago.
I know it was like, yeah, like the two kings are guys, so they fought like an hour ago and they're cool now.
Yeah. Right. Anyways, all that being said, disguise self will help. It sounds like I think disguise self will be fine as long as you know when to use it.
Alright.
Time to get good at guessing.
The other spells are a tad too complicated, and unless you advance your skills a bit, would have a lot of risk in casting.
Okay. So who would be paying for the scrolls?
How much coin do you have, Eve?
I already said 76 platinum, 85 gold.
How much is
76
platinum worth
platinum,
compared to
goddamn.
gold again?
It's 10 gold.
10 gold per, so that's
750 gold.
760 gold.
760
Well,
gold. Oh
35.
yeah, you would have enough.
God
You would
damn,
have just
more than-
enough.
It's like more than 6.
I
For
would
disguise
prefer-
self gold.
I would prefer to not spend all of my money.
Of course. I can. I'll be
Out of
a slave.
curiosity, is there any chance we can get a deal if we buy like a certain amount?
I have already stated that if you provide you with some information, I'd be happy to write a deal.
What kind of
Sorry.
information are you trying to give them?
What kind of
Kind of.
information?
That's a good question. There are so many things I could ask. I always get nervous at this part. Okay, let's see. All right, I got it. A small thing.
Okay.
This land is split into 5 pieces. Anytime I've brought it up, it's been with complete and utter shock. So I assume it's not a known fact, which is what makes it annoying. But I really must know why.
Just to double check, what are the other two? So I know the Human Empire. Is Inferno
I don't
counted as
think
its
that
own
that's what-
thing?
I don't think that's what he's going for.
Oh no.
This is
Like I-
technically like with that they technically the people who played campaign 1 know what I'm talking about. It is a
I
meta.
don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about,
yeah.
but I'm also like really fucking out of it.
I was gonna say I don't know much about that.
Yeah, fair.
I
But
feel like
anyway.
I should, and yet somehow I still feel clueless.
I mean, you don't know why. None of you know
Wait,
why.
what did he say?
He said this land was split into 5 pieces,
Hmm.
and he wants to know why.
Because funny.
Love that answer.
It is rather strange. It has made my
Yeah.
work very difficult.
I think I speak for everyone when I say pardon and huh?
Yeah,
And
that's about the reactions I've been getting.
what do you mean split?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
assume he probably means that it's split.
Well, I mean, obviously there's split, like split across the world, but the way he's using the word split seems like it
Could
was
could all
Well,
intentional.
could
let's
all
see. What did you call it again? The Pantheon Sea.
Yeah.
You go past that to that nation beyond it. What's beyond that nation?
Do I know?
It is a fact that there is nothing beyond that nation.
Nothing.
That is strange.
Is it?
Yes, it is. All of our research has shown that there is something beyond that nation. And something beyond that. And something beyond that. Something beyond that. And something in the center of all of it.
No.
maybe it only looks like there's nothing there because something is preventing us from seeing past it?
That's actually a good question I hadn't considered. All right. I'll throw 150 for the lot for that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mm.
Quite a funny little contraption you have there, good sir.
Thank you. And Xavier does a little bow.
Ah, right, of course. And he bows himself, and it's a very exaggerated bow. Must respect cultural customs and all that.
I gotta say, I wouldn't hold him to the standards of customs.
Ah, oh. Yeah,
He is a bit of an oddball.
fair enough. But aren't we all in this world? And all
Of
worlds?
course.
I like this guy.
Not all of them are this skilled in getting birds cursed, though.
I said I was sorry.
Is there a bird? Is there a cursed bird epidemic here as well?
What?
Well,
What?
What?
Right. In, what was it? Trotto. I believe that's what it was called, the Trotto.
Plus, do you think he would know anything about what's been done to to Sook?
He's got more of a chance than me.
I mean, it never hurts to try.
Well, I mean, there was an epidemic where birds got possessed to explode on people. It was weird.
What the hell?
Xavier's eyes, gears are gonna widen.
Is your bird exploding on people?
Not yet.
Not yet. I don't want him to.
Yeah, no one does. No.
Out of curiosity, what did they call that pandemic?
Okay. Respect for catching what I was putting down.
The birdemic.
That was what I was putting down. Yes.
I was about to ask if we're gonna start fighting them with hangers, but I didn't.
Hangers? What?
I'm assuming, Ross, you've never heard of the movie, which is okay.
I didn't realize there was a movie reference, so okay.
It was. Yes. It was a fairly
Oh.
blatant one.
How close is this potion or this shop to Draconic Sentiments? Because I do actually want to see what this guy has to say about Sook.
I'm curious as
I
well.
would say a good 30-minute walk.
All right, boss, you wanna go grab Sook?
Couldn't
Did you just
hurt.
call him Soup?
Sook.
Soup.
He said
I
soup.
heard fucking Curious say.
Don't you dare call my bird soup.
I heard Curious say.
So
It's his
Zeb,
birthday
Zeb,
tomorrow,
Zeb,
asshole.
So Zeb, hold on, Zeb, you probably don't want to look at the chef's special today.
I mean, it's his restaurant. He'd know what the chef special is. And I think if it was bird soup, he would be very pissed. Also, very confused since lately the chef specials have all been sandwiches.
Today, the chef's special today is a roast beef sandwich. The chef's special tomorrow. Tomorrow it's a chicken sandwich. Then the next day it's an Italian hoagie.
And then
Italian
sandwich. God.
Right, so you go and
Yeah.
you get Sook, I assume, right?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
You bring him in. Oh. Oh. I see. That is
Unfortunately, I
fine.
see it too.
Yes. I do know what this is. It's thankfully not that epidemic I was talking about. It
Xavier's-
won't go exploding anytime soon.
Xavier
Good.
breathed a sigh of relief.
However, someone is looking through him.
Is it at all times?
Yes, I'd say so.
Oh boy.
Of course, there are known ways to prevent this, including certain ancient artifacts that are quite attuned to that ability, though acquiring one is always very difficult.
Boss, don't you have something like that?
No.
I don't think Zeb has ever admitted that his character had that.
Oh. You didn't? Huh.
I don't remember him ever mentioning that in character.
Never
I
in
don't
my
either.
life would I ever have a reason to.
All the same, getting such an artifact would help, and would, of course, they aren't easy to make. In fact, nigh impossible, unfortunately. You'd need a material that outright rejects the landscape to really prevent magic from prying in.
Son of a bitch.
And that material is, well, nigh impossible to find as well.
Isn't there like a cube spell
What?
that like? Isn't there like a spell that can make a little like circle that magic and stuff can't get in?
Oh, you mean I know what you're talking about. I don't think it's on the
mean-
sorcerer spell list, but
Yeah, it's
I-
a cleric thing, I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah.
is it on the
I was
cleric
gonna say,
list?
what is it?
I know it's on the
I
wizard
don't think
list.
I don't think anti-magic field would apply to something that already exists, but I don't really know.
Oh, you're talking
I
about
don't
anti-magic
think this-
field. Oh,
I don't think
I
he
didn't
was
know what I
talking
was
about-
talking about. I like knew what I knew what I was talking about, but I have no idea at the same time. I'm not
Yeah.
smart.
And I also know what you're talking about, but don't know what you're talking about because I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
that's
thought
it.
there was like a little circle that like kept out all magic.
Oh wait, are you talking about the thing that wizards can combine that one spell to control like a demon?
No.
No,
What?
that's definitely not what he's talking about.
That was
Like
No
a
way.
combination to
exact,
trap
like,
it in.
That's definitely not what he's talking
Okay.
about.
You
No, I'm
effectively
definitely
got
just talking
it,
about the
yeah.
like field thing. I think Z might be more right than whatever you said.
I think I know what it is.
You're either talking about globe of invulnerability or anti-magic field. Like that's pretty much all you could be.
I
talking
want to ask, are you guys having this conversation in character?
No.
Well, we don't
because
know.
Sure, yeah.
We wouldn't have the
characters, so
spells.
I don't think we can. Yeah.
We wouldn't have the spells yet.
think
But I
you
would
know
know
about
about
them.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
if you'll say that we knew about him, sure. I don't
I
give a fuck.
can't
but-
unless I know it's on your list. Like when you actually know. Cast.
I'm pretty sure I can
I
learn
also-
it. I'm just gonna look at
I
this.
think, like, also Artificer should have, like, knowledge of spells that are outside of their own spell list, right?
I mean, I guess.
I mean,
I'm
anyone
capable-
can with a check, but by
mean, I'm-
default,
Yeah.
I know that, Globe of Invulnerability is on Deep's spell list.
Sorcerer, yeah.
So is Anti-Magic Field, I'm pretty sure.
Anti-magic
I'm gonna look at my
field.
emergency
Oh,
action
if it's
and
on-
see if I have it.
I don't have
Okay.
anti-magic field, but he does. Like it's on cleric on level up.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Clerics know all spells they can prepare, which means if it's on cleric on level up, he knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but me IRL does not know it.
Yeah, that's fair. That is entirely fair.
Which is why you talked about it all weird.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, I don't know, if you got something fun, you could say that we said it in character technically.
I mean, if he's able to know about it, then I am absolutely willing to say that conversation happens in character, which means stuff can happen.
Yeah, he can
But
get
I
anti-magic field, and I can get globe of invulnerability, which I was talking about.
Right. Anti-magic field 5e. Let me take a look here.
It's like a 6th level spell? 5th?
That's 8th or 7th.
Is it 8th or 7th?
It's up there.
Yeah, it's up
I
there.
know it's up there.
So I would say, yeah, if you cannot
Yeah,
cast
anti-magic field is what it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot cast it now,
Yeah, it's 8th level.
which means you
crying.
don't know about it, or
Okay.
you don't necessarily know about it.
You know that it's possible, you don't really know details.
Yeah, that's why I said the big
Alright.
circle thingy we can
Alright.
make, you know?
He would say this: yes, an anti-magic field. That would help if you could keep the bird in it. But
Would it
That would also
completely
mean-
dispel it?
only as long as the bird is in the field.
What about dispel magic? Would that permanently remove it?
That could, but this is quite a powerful enchantment. It'd be quite some resources. It'd be tough.
Wait, I got an idea. Destin, didn't you have a something that absorbs spell power at all? Like
Didn't
like
he
an
give that
actual
to you?
I
Or
did
like,
give
is
that to you.
Oh, is it all on me?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, pretty
What if
much.
we killed the bird and then would that get rid of it?
You know what? If I put the scythe next to the marking on the bird, does anything happen?
I'm gonna have to look some work how scythe works. Do you have
I
the
mean,
scythe?
I mean, the material is what matters. I'm pretty sure.
I'm serious
I know,
about that.
I
If
have
we
to make a-
murdered the bird
So-
and then brought it back to life, would it be gone?
Make
No.
an Arcana check.
I'm pretty sure if you even recommended that, Sierra's gonna have a reaction.
No, dude, I can't do it.
Oh, what?
Unfortunately, you aren't sure.
Okay, never mind. I guess we are not murdering the bird.
This does not, unfortunately, have a property that allows it to dispel spells. It interacts with spells as they're being cast. It doesn't have a means of doing so after the spell's been cast.
I just figured you'd allow the property of the actual item to take effect in.
I mean, I know how the actual item works. And I am telling you, with the knowledge of how this weapon works and how the actual item works, it has no way of interacting with a spell that has not, that after it's been cast.
So it wouldn't, even if it, like, no matter if it's the item that, was used.
Yeah, that is what he just said.
I just had to double check. 'Cause it sounds like you're,
The gems, I will remind you, what the gems did is they took spells as you cast them and they redirected it to themselves.
Okay, they
That's
did
what they
that in
did.
the first place? Okay.
Yeah, that's what they did. But they did not change or affect your spells at all after you'd already managed to successfully cast them.
Okay, never mind then.
So did you say you marked down the price for the disguised self potions to 150?
Scrolls?
No,
Yeah,
scrolls.
scrolls
Scrolls.
apiece.
Not potion.
Yes, 150 apiece.
If you want, I can pay half and you'll pay half.
I'd be fine with that.
So,
So are you buying all four?
yes.
Yeah.
The plan is to buy all 4.
I am going to deafen for a second. Don't mind me.
Should we
Are ya?
wait to sell?
Oh wait, no, I didn't deafen.
take away
I
the
didn't deafen
gold?
because I'm an idiot. No, I'm good. We're good. Okay, yeah, that'll be a 600 total.
Okay. If you want to just subtract 300 gold, and I'll subtract my 300 gold.
All right, and you have 4 scrolls of this. Are they all going to Empira?
Oh yes, they're all going to Eve's
Okay.
inventory. I will constantly be
Nice.
reminding Eve about them.
Nice to do business with you. Oh.
Uh, Actually,
All right. Mm-hmm.
since there's been a lot of you, I sort of doubt it, but you wouldn't happen to know anything about Godstones at all, do you?
Godstone. Godstone. Ah, good question. Do I know anything about Godstone? Can't say that I do, unfortunately.
It was worth a Ooh.
That's an interesting choice. On second thought, I did hear something.
Oh?
Yes. It was. I don't know if it's this Godstone you speak of, but there's apparently some incident down at a some kind of material refining plant. A little. What was it? It was south of. Yes, south of. North of. Yes, south of Mayfield. So like farther away than Mayfield is from here.
How unfortunate that
Wasn't-
sounds unrelated.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't Mayfield in
Anyways.
like on like the edge of the Human Republic? Or am I being stupid?
Yes. These would end up, based on this description, these probably, if you knew the exact location, would end up in the same general direction. Although again, the Human Republic is a wide border,
I know.
and even
Well-
like south of Mayfield ain't much to go on.
Unlucky.
I mean,
That sounds completely unrelated to what we're after. Thanks for the help, though.
that's very useful
Not
information.
a problem.
Thank you very much.
Huh?
I think
Not a
we should be
problem.
on our way.
Right. We got a little bit of a time crunch.
Yep. Working hard or hardly working.
I am going to say, by the way, that like a small kobold that was following you guys, like, don't worry, I got him, and he's going to take Sook back to the tavern.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Come back soon, and while you're in the Human Republic, see if you can get some cinnamon bread.
Will do, Sam.
Thank you. And you
Oh,
walk
I
in
thought that was
with-
the shopkeeper that was asking about the bread. I was like, what? Okay, that
Nope.
makes more sense.
Yeah, the cold little dwarf shopkeeper we were talking to this whole time.
I could look like a kobold if you wanted. Except for, oh wait, I can't. I just gave you my last disguise self scroll.
Oh.
And I
Surely they're not
cannot.
Surely they're not that difficult to procure.
Procure? We don't procure scrolls.
You have to make
To
them.
work it all. Ah, the little one gets it.
Do I not know
And-
what procure means?
Wait, do you think procure means make?
Oh my.
No, procure means
Procure
get.
means to
Get
obtain,
obtain.
to find.
Procure very specifically means find. Acquire.
Wow, look at the time, guys. We gotta head out of here.
Bro, that's oh my god.
The one time Xavier is slightly smarter.
I mean,
Bro,
this seems to be a case.
Congratulations, that headband of intellect just up nutsaid to fucking 2 intelligence.
So,
I do 0 onto that, man. Oh
right. You guys, I go to the gate of the town. Are you guys buying a carriage or are you guys going on foot?
Oh,
Oh,
definitely
your
buying a
carriage?
carriage.
Every time.
Buying a carriage,
Buy it.
absolutely.
Okay. So you
Buying
come
a
to the
polymorph.
carriage, and a familiar sleeping figure wakes up. Oh, it's you guys again. This is, by the
Yo,
way,
what up, Sleepy?
Jeffrey the gnome.
yeah. How's it going, Jeffrey?
Oh, it's going good. So, where are you guys headed?
We're headed to. I'm assuming we have like a map, right?
Yes, you do.
I would point to the map where we're heading. We're headed to the human continent right here.
Human Republic.
Continent.
You, that one. You guys are stun locking me. Someone Destin said you guys are stun locking me. Go fuck yourselves. Human Republic.
Yeah. I would point out, by the way, that you guys are technically on the human continent.
Oh my
As well as the
God.
Elven
Report-
continent and then the
No,
dwarven.
no. The Elven continent's a different continent.
Oh,
Poor
what?
Destin's intelligence
Oh,
just
oh.
keeps going
I
down
have
the
said
more
like
items he
so many
makes.
times it was across the sea. Anyway,
Listen, Destin's just tired. Like
right.
he spent like the entire vacation working. The fucking shadow people were fucking with him the entire time.
They were.
He's exhausted.
Don't
He
Right.
needs to sleep for like 8 weeks.
Don't
dude.
forget
He's
he
not
has-
in it.
don't forget he also has potential thoughts about other projects.
With that in mind, he's like, you really need to go that far?
Yeah.
That is where we're going. Yeah.
Unfortunately, my stupid enchantment doesn't work that far. Too many checks and balances, especially since we have to go through a checkpoint.
Oh no! You actually have to do your job.
Yes, I actually have to do my job, which sucks. And like, you see him suddenly, like the laziness like drops out of his voice.
I mean,
Oh my
If there's
God, he
anything-
woke up.
if there's anything I can do to give you a hand, helping you do
Xavier,
your job,
we're paying him. You don't have to do anything.
Your
I'm
hand is your money.
helpful.
So, if I don't mind me asking, how fast we going here?
300 miles per hour.
Full speed.
Can a horse even do that?
No.
Let's go for.
Able to go
Let's
through.
go 8 horse. Let's go with 8 horsepower.
Actually, I've changed my answer. How slow can we go?
No.
Ah,
Oh,
Go
don't
for
tell
it.
him that.
you want the leisurely thing? Yeah, probably double the length of the trip, but
We do not need to double the length of the trip, man. We need to
Why don't we
not.
opposite?
We are trying to get there as soon as possible.
right.
I
Oh,
wish-
I see. Ah,
I mean,
whisper
Look,
think
there's
about
a
it this
bomb
way.
that's gonna go off if you don't like hurry up. It's gonna go
He's
off by
he's
when
lying.
you get there and you'll
He's
die.
lying.
I grab
Wait,
Destin and whisper in
what-
his ear, "You know damn well I don't want to go there."
Oh,
But-
man. We kind of have to. Do we not? It would be
If we want
Do
to
it.
keep this bird alive, we do.
Everything I do is always.
I think Eve has lost the plot of what we're doing.
Yeah, if you've
Eve has-
lost the
yeah.
plot. If we're not
So
after
lost, bro.
if we're not after the Godstone. Basically, think of the Godstone as of right now.
Think of a
as a side
Godstone as
quest.
something that Xavier keeps bringing up when we desperately don't want to bring it up.
yeah. And think of me doing the flash of genius as Kiri wanting it to make something out of, and Destin mount slipping.
But basically, the Godstone is a complete side quest compared to like as of right now.
No,
Well,
not a
as-
side quest, an avoid quest.
We're not gonna try to avoid it. She's gonna be having her. Wouldn't she?
I mean, we're gonna
My thought-
eventually.
My thought process is like as soon as we complete the deal, she's gonna release the bird from her vision.
Are you dumb?
Sierra's thought process is she gets her hands on that shit. She has what she wants. She can do whatever the fuck she
Yeah.
wants.
Also, Ross, are you
I mean,
dumb? She has already gone back on the deal we made
That's
I
within
won't lie-
one day of us
I
knowing
will point
her.
out, she
So
has not gone back.
yeah, she hasn't
Yeah, no.
gone back, but she's
She
found
picked a
every
personal
loophole
fight with
around
me.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, are we not
And
trusting her to
enjoying
pick up a loophole that technically I didn't say anything about you guys after you got me this thing, so now I'm gonna kill you all.
I mean,
Which another note, she picked a personal fight with Sierra. Sierra wants her dead, and guess what she can't do most likely if she has the fucking Godstone? Probably not die.
Definitely not die.
that's a very fair point.
All right. Well, I will know. Okay. So he's like, all right, I'll go double pace, which is, yeah, that's not a problem. But hold on to your lunches, and it's gonna be a tiring trip. And all right, the trip.
Or it's a tiring destination, too.
Fair enough. All right. So I'll say with the speed you guys are gonna be going, Yeah, we'll do that. Bet. So, the first day of the trip, you hear a whistle.
Was
That
it like
was,
a fucking like
police-
track and field whistle?
That was police's attempt at a whistle because I can't actually whistle.
Oh.
Depending
Anyway.
on how loud it is, I can whistle kinda.
It's a
Was
moot
it- was
point.
it-
I don't.
Just go.
Was it like people putting their fingers together in their mouth like whistle, or was
It was
a-
that one. Yes, it was that one.
Okay,
And you see,
I can't do that kind of whistle. anyway,
I
And
can't
you
either, but
see-
I have the sound in my head.
and you see some fairly tough-looking individuals in black armor, with a familiar symbol placed on that armor.
What symbol?
Symbol is the very lance that Ashton carries.
Oh,
Oh.
these
But
friends of
I
yours,
hide my
Ashton?
lance
Yeah,
underneath my
I
cloak.
assume you are. I assumed you are. He said you were forever ago.
Head down, buddy.
All right.
Does it look like they're approaching us?
They are, yes.
Okay.
Does it look
I'm
like they
standing in
wanna
the
walk
back
away
with
really
my
bad?
hood up and.
Does it look like what?
Does it look like they want to walk away really bad?
Do they want to walk away?
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
For now, they're approaching. Hello, fellas.
What's
Hey,
up,
how's it
dude?
going?
Hi.
Ah, it's going quite lovely. It is a lovely day.
Great.
Here in
And a
the,
jolly good day to you too.
Of course. Could not agree more. Well, what's your name,
Onward.
fine sir in the hat?
Sierra.
Ah.
And yours?
They call me Johnny.
Nice to meet you, Johnny. We really must be on our way.
And,
Yeah, I wish you safe travels.
Before we do, let's have a discussion. Your name, fella, elf fellow.
My name is Nutsaid.
A mechanical, a mechanical machine just like makes a what? That is a peculiar name. Is it a cultural thing? Because I'll bet I'm thinking of like 7 jokes I could make.
Hey, but listen, man, I can't help. It's a dwarven name. You know how they are.
You're not a dwarf.
Well, my father's a
adopted.
dwarf.
He's
Yeah, I'm
adopted.
adopted.
Oh, okay. Glad you explained that. Anyways, Missy with the wings. I assume she's Anastasia.
Yeah.
Buddy,
It's fine.
are you listening
Right.
still?
It's
Did you
fine.
not hear them? Svetty didn't hear you.
Yeah, it's fine. Just asking for a name.
Okay,
Right.
well, Svetty's dead, so
It's fine.
she'll
It's,
just say her
asleep?
name.
Yep.
She's like falling asleep over there.
it's
I'm
fine.
pretty
It's
sure.
fine. We're
Before I step away for a second to get a drink, can you roll
it's
an
fine. You're rolling an insight check. Okay. Okay. Go for it.
Yeah. I'm working on it. There we go.
Okay, yep. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. He's like approaching all of you and like asking for all the names. He seems to be eyeing up your possessions and your clothes and your valuables.
Okay. It was partially ill intentioned with like our names because I know like sometimes things come if they know our
Female elf, black-haired one. Could I ask yours? Your name?
I'm Fyra.
Ah. Now, human. Mind if I get yours?
I'm gonna have I'm gonna have Nutsaid attempt to conceal Ashton's face and voice and play a message saying, Destin.
Destin. Hey, good to meet you, Destin. Right.
Yes,
It
for
is.
both of them.
You couldn't think of anything.
I was trying to come up with a name. I'm like,
Right. A few things. First off, you see this fellow, let us know. And he pulls out the poster of Ashton, the blonde Ashton.
Uh-huh.
He's a member of our community who has committed a grave sin. Stolen a priceless holy relic.
Oh my goodness.
Horrible.
It is quite horrible. Dare do something right out of the museum, too.
Oh. Gosh, I can only imagine what someone with something like that would do.
You know, I actually think I heard of someone like that.
You have? Oh.
Yeah. So I heard word from a traveler from the Elven
Empire.
Elven Empire that they met a man named Ashton over there. He had a peculiar lance.
Make a deception check.
Gary, I'm just gonna be flat out honest with you.
can I guidance
straight
him
up-
under the
I
table?
straight up-
Oh, absolutely you can.
Okay,
That
I'm
you would
guidancing
definitely
him
want
under
I'll
the
also
table.
guidance.
Go for it.
So, Kiri, you and I had the fucking brain link. Because I was thinking of saying the exact same thing, but I didn't want to fuck it up.
That was damn good, Kiri.
Alright, I mean, you got the
Damn
D4s.
good.
Okay.
You're really making up for all of your low intelligence rolls today.
I can't roll for shit today, apparently. Okay. Right. That's good. I'll make sure to send word to my superiors. We'll send the detachment there at once. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Before I go, might I ask a small donation to a holy and righteous cause?
Hmm.
Sure. And I drop in 3 gold pieces.
He said small.
I did say small, but I definitely meant more than this. Let's see.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a toy. Sounds nice. I think I'd like that. The big machine too could be useful.
No, sir.
Oh,
You're funny.
Xavier's gonna look a little awkward
Of course,
and try to step backwards a little bit.
That's out of
I'm
the question.
gonna like flare my sword and say you're funny.
Of course. But one couple things. 500 gold should do.
You think we have that long?
You wearing decently fine clothing, I'd say. Ooh, maybe that bracer of yours would do.
I'm gonna whisper to fucking.
You'd have to play that off his cold dead body.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
whisper to.
You know,
Sid-
I'll wave it in front of his
Butter.
face. I'll wave it in front of his face and say, "Try."
You guys, what a fancy-looking tattoo you have.
Yeah, that's
Well-
where all the money went.
I see. Make a deception
gonna-
roll, Sierra.
I'm also
Gotta
gonna
give me a second.
guidance that too.
Yep.
Oh my god, we need one more person with guidance, then we'll have a guidance quartet.
Yo!
Get those D4s.
Come on,
Yo.
please. 7, 7, 7, 7.
Nom
God damn it.
food.
Okay, that's no
they-
shot he can make it.
And this is expertise and what? Insight?
Right, with that in mind, right. Well, seems I was mistaken. You folks have a good day now, huh? Of course, if you see one of our people, don't say hi. We're always happy to see folks. And, of course, if that individual, if that horrible, horrible man does come to your presence, you will turn him in, dead or alive. Though, be very careful. He doesn't go down very easily.
You've fought him before?
Myself, no, heavens, no. I am a low-ranking individual.
Mm.
Don't think I'd stand a chance against a monster like that.
Interesting.
Oh yeah,
Well, I
but
do
on a
hope that
comment
you
before,
probably-
I'm not a toy!
I didn't think you were. Although you are literally a toy.
I know I am, but Xavier like has a personality of a person, so I was like,
I-
I'm not, it's
I know. Anyway, well,
I do hope that what we provided you with will help, though.
of course. Y'all have a good day now. You hear?
Yeah, you too.
We will.
With that, and you guys well on your way to
That went weirdly well for something that
I-
feels like it shouldn't have.
I straight up, so Kiri, straight up, I was going to mention like, oh, I thought we seen someone from the Elven Empire like that looks like him, but
Okay,
like, we had the
I'm going to tell you right
exact
now,
same thought.
Xavier, your version of the lie would not have worked.
Yeah.
Well, no, like I was saying like we had the same thought of like, okay, trying to lure him to the Elven Empire.
I know, but your version of the lie, Ross, has a glaring flaw.
Is that you met him?
No, we would have
It's not that you met. It's that there's no chance in hell that someone of Ashton's description would be from the Elven Empire. There, maybe, but from?
Well, no, not from, but like we seen them
You
over there.
did use the word from.
Oh, did I say from? Oh, my
You
bad.
did. Anyways, I think
would've-
that,
yeah.
and you guys being on the road, it's a good place to call it. A nice team or RP focused session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I honestly, this may have had one of the best roleplay parts of the campaign so far.
I mean,
I
it was
really-
focused on it entirely.
Right, I really. Well, no. I meant like it had like cutscene material for the hag part.
Ross, don't say that. You do not call a TTRPG interaction cutscene material. That is
I
a
skip-
major insult.
I skipped those, Ross. For your
Oh,
information.
am I about to go to Ross jail for that?
No,
Bye, Ross.
this is no, not Ross jail, but this is just like
Okay.
etiquette. No DM wants their like interactions compared to cutscenes because that implies they're doing a horrible job.
I wasn't meaning
Let-
it like that.
I know you weren't.
I wanted to test out my new sword.
I know.
Those morons
let
were
me-
asking for it.
I'll be honest. They rolled like shit.
Anyway,
The first
Okay.
roll to see if they recognized Ashton, which
It's-
they rolled like shit for. Then the roll to believe both your lies, they rolled like shit for.
I mean, even if
I was
didn't roll
trying
like
to use
shit-
the illusion to cover up Ashton's voice because I
No,
thought
no.
that
No,
they
no,
would
yeah.
recognize that.
Oh, I mean, it's like your illusion definitely added up to the AC on that.
uh,
I would have done like the Spider-Man thing where he's like, "Hey," but like, just trying to talk.
so please before we end the recording, which by sorry about the cutscene comment, I just didn't think about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Who got inspiration?
Oh yeah, Sierra. No
Sierra?
question.
Okay, yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Even though I have no comment on it, I agree.
Yeah.
All
I mean-
right, and
Oh, no,
I
great.
got work tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
so
Good
I
night.
gotta-
Good night. Yeah.